Welcome, everybody, to Newcastle Fans TV. I'm your presenter, Steve, and I'll be joined by Liam a little bit before before kickoff, not full time. But yeah, welcome to the show and welcome Newcastle Fans TV. Just wanted to give a quick shout out to Boohoo Man. Definitely check them out. We're sponsored by them. They've got some great stuff, so definitely go check them out. And there's a 10% discount, I believe, and that's going to be in the link in the bio. With that out the way, let's get on to the game, shall we? So, first up, we'll look at. I always like doing these. Got some great insight here. Newcastle are winless in 5 home league games against Wolves, 3 draws and 2 losses since a 4-1 victory in the Premier League in April 2011. So, over 10 years ago was our last win, and it was an emphatic 4-1. 2, Wolves are looking to complete their first league double over Newcastle since the 1991-92 second-tier campaign, while they last beat the Magpies home and away in the top-flight campaign in 1953-54 in the old First Division. So it's very rare that Wolves win home and away at Newcastle. Hasn't happened in quite a long time in the top flight or even the second division. 3, both teams have scored in all 13 Premier League meetings between Newcastle and Wolves, making it the most played fixture in the competition's history to see neither side keep a clean sheet. That might be at risk today, and I'll let you know who I think is in trouble. 9 of the 13 Premier League meetings between Newcastle and Wolves have been drawn, 69%, the highest percentage of games to finish level of all fixtures to have been played more than 10 times in the competition. So based off the 3 and 4, I would say 1-1 is probably a very frequent scoreline that we've seen over the years. Number five, we got, since their return to the First Division in 2018, no side has won more Premier League games on a Friday than Wolves. 4, level with Liverpool, Southampton, and West Ham. However, this will be Wolves' 9th such game in that time, more than any other side. So they've had more chances on a Friday to win. So 9 wins and 4 wins out of the 9, and some draws and losses. Very interesting stats. So it looks like generally pointing to a 1-1, especially since the last 5 Newcastle home games against Wolves, 3 have been draws. So draws more than likely, I suppose. We'll look at the team sheet for Newcastle. It looks like we're in a 4-3-3. Dubravka in goal, pretty obvious. Emil Kraft and Fabian Schär are the 2 first defenders. Then Dan Burn and Matt Targett at center back and left back, respectively. And then a midfield 3 of my guy Bruno. Bruno in midfield with Shelvey and Joe Linton, and Willock isn't even in the squad, actually. He's probably dealing with some fitness issues. And then our front 3 is Ryan Fraser, Chris Wood, who's come under a lot of scrutiny, and then another man who's come under a lot of scrutiny is saint-maximin, one of my favorite players, but he deserves to be called out for the less than average performances. So is what it is, guys. But yeah, that is our that's what we're going with. So thoughts from you guys. I'll read out a few comments and I'll do some members first. Andy Bell, win the midfield battle, we can get a good result. Yeah, exactly. I mean, Wolves are starting Luke Cundle, 19-year-old, in his second ever Premier League match for Wolves. So he'll be a little bit inexperienced, but still got to get that. Wood hat-trick, I could spell money. Ooh, that'd be crazy. Hoping for a good result tonight, says Paddy Campbell, and maybe a few goals as well. 3-1. Maxi, Bruno, and Wood to score. Interesting. It's going to take a lot to get past. It's going to take a lot for us to get 3 past Jose Sa in that resilient Wolves defense, as they've been pretty much the entire year. Some blips here and there, but they've been, consistently one of the better defenses in not just England, but also Europe. Stuart Gatsy, Bruno. Jelly, Epic Alex. To be honest, I think it's going to be 3-1 to Newcastle, and I really want Kieran Trippier to score a goal because he's my fave. Well said. Oh, nope. Unknown Spectre. Willock is out due to injury. Yep. Coutinho's all right, but I think that midfield for Wolves is quite weak. We will control it, but it will be low scoring 1-0 tune, which would break that streak, obviously, of all the games that have ended with both teams to score. So that would be a good bet to put on, I think. Take a look now at how many times it's finished 1-1. I mean, 4 out of the past 5 have been 1-1s, no matter if it's at Molineux or if it's at St. James's. So 4 out of the past 5, and then we lost at Wolves earlier in the year under Bruce, 2-1. Premier League Asia Trophy doesn't really count, but that was the one time where both teams to score didn't hit. League Championship 1-0 the 1-0 the Newcastle at Molineux, and then a 2-0 win in the League Cup in 2016. So if you look on paper versus Wolves, we've won 32 out of the all-time games. This is going back from this website 11v11's got since 1898, the first time they ever played. So we've got 32 wins, 28 draws, and 42 losses. So Wolves have taken more points than we have because they've won 10 more. Definitely interesting. 1-1 seems like a pretty good shout. But this is a different Wolves team, I think. This is a different Wolves team. It's a very good one. I think this Wolves side is very impressive. I think sometimes they get underrated. It's going to be very interesting to see if they can keep us. They can keep a clean sheet away to St. James on a Friday night. I mean, this is what it's all about for Newcastle. And also for Wolves, keep in mind. I mean, if you look at the table, only 5 points off a Champions League spot. I don't think Man United is going to come anywhere near that. I see them finishing 7th, 8th, 9th at worst, maybe 7th or 6th at best. West Ham, you never really know if they got a consistent center forward. Maybe they could challenge for that. But I think Wolves, you've got an excellent way of playing on the counterattack. Some really, really slick 1-2 counterattacking football. I mean, Johnny chips in with goals. If you did a combined 11 with both teams, I'd say they're probably about 7 or 8 maybe at a push Wolves players over Newcastle, just because I think that they are on another level to us. And, if we had a team of Wolves quality where we're pushing top 10 and 5 points within a Champions League spot in top 4, I think that I'd be very happy with that. I'd be happy if we were at the standard of a West Ham, where we're challenging in the deeper stages of the Europa League and possibly even a Champions League spot if some results come their way and Arsenal and Tottenham mess up. So this is it's a very interesting game because it's a projection of where I want to be, where I want to see Newcastle as a club in the next year or two. Because I take baby steps with this sort of thing. Obviously, it's amazing we got the takeover and whatnot, but we aren't just gonna get all the success within 2-3 years. It's gonna take a while. I would say probably 5 years. Maybe we could start talking a solid top 3-4 side in England and getting somewhere in the Champions League and challenging for FA Cup and Carabao Cup and stuff like that. But my overarching point about this match, what I want to see, we've had 3 straight defeats. I want to see better. I really want to see better. I don't think for the game against Chelsea that we were that terrible. We hung in there till the end, but it was a wood error. The Everton game just pissed me off a lot because Everton go down to 10 men and they score a winner, and they looked much more likely of the two sides to score. And this is a god-awful Everton side. We're probably going to get relegated. I have $50 on them going down, and I did that immediately after the Norwich game. So I've got pretty good odds. I could win about $200 off that if Everton go down, which I think is more than likely. I think it's almost, if you just look around at what's going on at the club and the recruitment's been horrible, it just seems like, not very fun times are coming up for Goodison. But we'll take a look now at Wolves lineup, because I think there's some interesting choices, and Bruno Lage probably, this isn't his ideal strongest 11, but it's what he threw out there. 3-4-2-1. The excellent Jose Sa is in goal. Very good Portuguese keeper. I think they you can make an argument they upgraded on Rui Patricio. Patricio had a howler yesterday for Roma against Bodo Glimt in the Conference League. So they lost 2-1. Back three, very solid. Willy Boley, Connor Cody, and Max Kilman. Having a very impressive season, Kilman. I think he deserves a spot on the English. I think he deserves to start in the England squad over the likes of Maguire and Mings, because he's a better footballer and he's a better center back for me. Same thing with Connor Cody. You can make that argument. Very good back three for Wolves. For a midfield with wing backs, you've got Johnny Castro, who is in pretty good form lately. Luke Condol, like I said, only starting his second ever Premier League game. Juan Moutinho in midfield as well. He's an excellent player. And Marçal, who's all right. Probably the weak link out of this whole team, to be honest. And then a front three of Hwang Hee-chan on loan from RB Leipzig. Fabio Silva up top is the striker, who I think is slowly but surely justifying the price tag that they got him from Porto. And then Francisco Trincao, who I believe is on loan from Barcelona, or maybe they purchased him, but he came from Barcelona. So, and I think he's been slowly but surely, like Fabio Silva, just getting used to the way Bruno Lage wants to play. So I think it's an excellent team. It's well drilled. They play great counter-attacking football. My concern would be if we go down a goal, especially before halftime, I don't fancy us getting all 3 points or really even a point, because they are just so solid at the back. The weak link also, I would say, of Wolves is probably, I would say probably if I had to pick something, it would be Connor Cody in the air isn't the best. He's actually got some really dreadful stats, but on the ground, he's great. So it's going to be a very interesting game. We need to actually capitalize, I would say, on the opportunity of playing finally at St. James's Park after 3 straight defeats away from home. And in 2 of those 3 games, I thought we were just dreadful, and obviously Spurs being the worst. But that Everton game still gives me nightmares. Gives my bank account nightmares, too, of how much money I lost off that. But yeah, it's going to be interesting. I demand a performance. That's what I said last Sunday, because the game away to Spurs was just dreadful. I don't want to see that performance really ever again in an ideal world. I know it's going to happen sometimes, but I demand more. Not just the result, obviously 5-1 is, but we handed it to him on a platter, if I'm honest. So having said that, if I'm looking at the lineups, and then we can also take a look at the bench. Our bench is okay, but I think Wolves have some pretty serious talent on their bench. Ryan Ait-Nouri, formerly an Angers player. I'm very familiar with him. Great left back. I think he's pretty good. Pedro Neto can score a goal off the bench. I mean, can you really say that about any of our guys off the bench? If you're looking at that, who's going to get a goal off the bench if we need one? Who? Dwight Gale? Maybe. Miggy? Jacob Murphy? No. Manquillo could get an assist or something, maybe. Matt Ritchie, if he's played in his correct position as a left wing or left mid, possibly. Lascelles and Dummett, not goal threats. They're center backs. And Longstaff, no. Darlow, no. So, Neto, goal threat off the bench. That's important. Chiquinho, I think, is pretty good. Yerson Mosquera, the same. John Roddy probably won't play because he's backup keeper. Romain Saiz, very good option to have on the bench at center back. Nelson Semedo, if they're in trouble and they need pace off the bench and just someone to get on the ball and bring it up the field, Nelson Semedo's the guy for that. So I think they have a better bench than us, and I think they have the stronger starting 11. They're in better form. So kind of everything points to me. Everything in my mind points to probably a 2-1 Wolves win, bearing in mind that we've had 3 straight defeats and that Wolves have had, I believe, 3 wins out of the past 5. They lost 2-0 to Palace a few weeks ago, and they lost to Wolves. What was the other game Wolves lost to? I have to check that out. Did Wolves lose to? Kind of recently. They beat Villa. This game they were excellent. Oh, yeah, 3-2 on a Friday. You do play a lot of Friday games. Yeah, they lost 2-0 to Palace, who are a very good side as well, and we'll be seeing them soon. It's a pretty tough it's a pretty tough game, games for us to have at home, because all 3 of the sides are, I think, they're stronger half of the table teams. So, and Wolves, they're still in contention, technically speaking, for a Champions League spot if Spurs and Arsenal and everyone else crumble around them. But like I said, Wolves have a solid foundation. They defend very, very well, and Bruno Lage has done an excellent job for them. So it's going to be my keys to the game. If Newcastle are going to take a win out of this, would be you have to bully their center backs aerially, and Chris Wood's going to have to show up, and ASM is going to have to stop doing all this, this bullshit of like, oh, on the halfway line, just mucking about with it. You need to stop that. Just be more direct. We've seen it plenty of times before where you can do that. And his mentality sometimes when we go down, the team kind of crumbles. So we'll read some comments. Channel right. Hopefully we have a positive reaction after that Spurs game. Yeah, 100%. We need to win. But yeah, predictions. Yeah, like I said, or I might not have said, I don't know. But regardless, I think it will be 2-1 Wolves win. They've handled away games relatively well this year. They went away to Old Trafford and won 1-0, which isn't really saying much because of how shit Man United are. They won away to Spurs, I believe, 2-0. So they can handle these. They can handle going away from home and taking care of business. They're an excellent defensive side. I can see us getting frustrated against them. I think it's going to be a 2-1 Wolves win. But the first 45 will tell you a lot, I would say. So we'll just have to see. Patty Campbell, Everton have a terrible run-in. I'm hopeful they'll go down. I hope they'll go down just for my wallet, to be honest. Wilson says reports of a setback are not true and that he is still on course for end-of-the-month return. That's good. Let's see what happens. I'll talk. But yeah, give me your score predictions, guys. And while you're at it, let me know where you're watching from. So yeah, score predictions, and let me know where you're watching from. Obviously, I live in America in New Hampshire. Born in Chicago, but I'm a Toon fan, so yeah, I'm excited for the game because it's Friday night under the lights. I mean, this is, you got the national and international spotlight on, the most marketable and reputable league, football league in the world. So let's make that count. Let's put on a show. I think if we are going to win, though, we are going to have to keep a clean sheet because Wolves have goals in them. Gone off the bench, like I said, Pedro Neto, having him on the bench, quality player. So Raymond Luke is going 3-1. I'm not sure. Probably a Newcastle win, I'd assume. And he's watching from Manchester. Nice. Rob Darlow, you ever been to Newcastle? No, I have not. I've never been to Europe, sadly, or England. I've been to Canada, the Cayman Islands. Shout out Cayman Islands. Let's go, baby. And been to Mexico. But yeah. 3-1 to the Tunes to Spider Hodgson from South Africa. Nice. Stops official watching from Leeds. There you go. Away Newcastle, 2-1 win. I hope you're right. 2-2 draw from Northumberland, but watching from Cumbria, England. Nice. Need to win these next few games, and then we should be safe and watch from Newport, South Wales. And I believe that's Newport County, where that team, they play it in the English league system, but they're Welsh. They're Welsh side, so that's cool. Rob Darlow, a tune game on your bucket list then? 100%. Good evening, guys. Could someone text where I could watch the game, please? I can't help with that. My apologies. Comment section will help you out. Reluctant Gamer, we have to win. Burnley going to start winning games. They do this every year. People are surprised that they beat Everton, but I wasn't surprised at all that they beat Everton, to be honest. This is what Burnley do, and what what Everton have been doing lately is losing or drawing every single away game since August. So we'll welcome in Liam to the show. What's going on, Liam?
Hello. Can anyone hear an echo?
Not me.
Well, I think I've sorted my mic out. Even better.
I think you did too. What's going on? How you doing, man?
I'm all right. Just still waiting for me tea. I'll have to eat it while we're on stream.
If I'm not mistaken, tea is before dinner in the UK.
It's the same thing. People say tea and dinner is sort of the same thing.
All right. Okay. That makes sense. 2-0 Newcastle, says AD 6026 from Houston, Texas. Liam, what are your thoughts on the starting 11 for both sides?
I think it's quite good, isn't it? It was probably it was probably like an obvious pick.
Well, some would argue that after that game, you got to blow up the team and start something new. Give other guys a chance, which I could see the logic in that. But it is a home game, so let them prove.
Yeah.
Let them prove themselves. But if anyone's asking about the starting 11, here it is. It's got Dubravka in goal. Emil Kraft at right back. Schär and Byrne as our center backs. Not Trippier. I fucking wish it was Trippier. Target on the left. It's been solid for us. No complaints from me. Bruno Guimaraes, a fucking guy. In midfield with Shelvey and Joe Linton. And a front three of Fraser, Chris Wood, and Alan Saint-Maximin. Who's got the biggest point to prove today? If we're talking players, because every one of the players needs to prove a point as a team performance. And Eddie Howe does too. Who's got the biggest?
I don't think he needs to prove a point, but I feel like ASM needs to have a good game just to get the doubters off his back. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel you, because he's got to prove why he deserves to stay, and be a part of this. You know,
to be fair, I think if the owners sold ASM, I think it would be probably one of the stupidest decisions they would make. You know what I mean?
Tommy Guns, baby, Tommy Guns. Hopefully, we can be shooting at the wolves, hunting wolves. Sorry, I cut you off, Liam. I'm a dickhead. Go on. Sorry.
I don't think they'll still sell ASM.
You what?
I don't think they'll sell ASM. I think they would be stupid.
I don't think either. Maybe not stupid, but a little early, I would say. You got to see what he can do over a full season with Eddie Howe and some better players around him.
Yeah, what people need to remember is as well, without ASM, we potentially wouldn't have been taken over because we would have been in the championship.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, he's proved his point over and over again, and like you said, we would be in the championship if we didn't have him fit in scoring and assisting or contributing positively. But I think what people are most pissed off about probably is like 4-1 down, we're not asking ASM score 5 and win the game with 20, 30 minutes. It's the giving up, and it's the silly turnovers in midfield, and then the complaining. That's the part of it. It doesn't matter to me, and that's my big criticism. It's like, I know you're 4-1 down. I'm not expecting you to get a hat trick or anything crazy, but like, stop downing tools. Stop downing tools and complaining on the other side of the pitch that leads to an offside. I mean, that's the kind of stuff.
You could say that about a lot of players, not just
him. Exactly.
I feel like he's been made the scapegoat this season.
Yeah. And I feel like he's made the scapegoat because we have very high standard. We've seen ASM on his day, he's a very, very good player. He's got to turn that on his day slogan into a consistent performer, goals and assists.
Oh, definitely.
To me, next year he's got to get 10 and 10 goals, 10 assists, or something because that's the kind of player that if he were at a better side on paper, a better team, then that's the kind of things he would need to do to get a huge move. So
I think it would have been interesting to see what he would have been like if Callum Wilson stayed fit all season and both of them actually stayed fit all season together.
And you could say that about our side too, because if we had Chris Wood and Callum Wilson, then you've got some flexibility in terms of formations. You could play 2 up top in some games where you fancy your chances with 2 up top. Maybe against like a Burnley or something on the last day of the year. I wouldn't mind having 2 up top and taking a Burnley approach to the game, balls into the box, get your big men on it, so I like that, but you 100% right. If we had Callum Wilson the whole year, might be a different ASM, but that it's pretty obvious for me. Like it's not the quality that I'm upset about with ASM. It's the attitude, no matter the result. In-game attitude at times is very, very poor, and that needs to stop. You need to improve. But yeah, I think ASM definitely, and I think Chris Wood's got to, I was saying earlier, like Connor Cody's an excellent center back. He's a better center back than Maguire or Tyrone Mings, but aerially it's not his forte. So if Chris Wood's going to score, this game would be ideal. So that's my thing. What are your score predictions though, Liam?
2-1.
2-1. I'm going 2-1 Wolves.
I've sent you a couple of WhatsApps.
Yeah.
Will you have a look?
Yes. Once I'm done pouring my vodka, of course.
So what's the point of pouring it into that can, when you could have just poured it straight into the glass?
That's a good point, actually. Oh, well. Fuck it. And we kicked off.
Yeah, I've just kicked off. I think we're on the same. Have you got the ball like bottom right-hand corner?
I'm at 35 seconds right now.
I think I'm behind you. I'm at 15. Brilliant. See if I can find a better stream on my phone.
Oh, Liam, the Boohoo sticker is on, by the way.
Is it?
Yeah, it's just black.
Oh, I can't see it on mine.
Here, I'll do solo for a minute, or I'll just see top left.
All right, okay.
God damn. All right. Let's say 2-1. The judges are Tom Jones, Lewis Walsh, Keely Monologue, and Ian H. Watkins. 2-1. Okay. Jesus Rodriguez, 1-1. Yeah, Liam, I was reading off stats before the game, and pretty much every Newcastle and Wolves game in the Premier League, every single one of them has had one. Both teams have scored. So
yeah, quite often it ends in a draw as well.
1-1. Yeah. just like a Brighton scoreline. Brighton games, almost every other Brighton game, home or away, it doesn't matter who they play, it's 1-1. They love drawing. Foul on Wood, it looks like, but ref says play on. Here's Hwang on the ball. Hwang gives it to Johnny. Johnny Trincao. Back to Boley. Here's Kundal on the ball. 2-1. Interesting. Clive Godwin, great point. Hope Chris Wood actually gets some service tonight. That's the only way he's gonna get goals, man. That's the only way he's gonna get goals. And how the hell he's not gonna go solo and dribble past 5-6 guys.
Yeah.
You know, get him service.
What time are you at, Steve?
3 minutes exact.
Okay, I must be on time with you now.
Here's Bruno
on my phone.
Bruno cross in, dealt with.
I'll turn my Xbox off then.
Seems like we're pressing the issue. We're definitely pressing pretty high. Fraser working his ass off. Dispossess.
Well, Fraser hardly had any the ball in the last game, didn't he?
Yeah. Well, that was in that Wonga. Here's Shelby.
Callum Wilson.
Oh, shit, turn up. No.
You wonder how far Callum Wilson is away from returning if he's been cycling his bike with Richie.
Yeah. Kundal gets to Moutinho. Here's Cody Cross. Nothing. Goal kick. We're very lucky that Shelby didn't, that turnover in midfield didn't equate to anything, because that was pretty poor. I don't know what the hell he was doing there.
Yeah.
Here's Johnny on the ball, gets it back to Cody. ASM trying to track down. There you go, man. Just put some endeavor into it. Put some endeavor. Jay in Atlanta, one of our members. Definitely check out becoming a member. It's cheap and you get a lot of videos. Jay in Atlanta, we're aggressive so far. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. It's positive so far.
Yeah.
I think they're probably being told to try and keep the fans on side for as long as possible.
Yeah.
But it was funny seeing Everton getting smashed all over, like losing on Saturday. Saturday, a couple of days ago.
Wednesday. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's as simple as this, Liam. When Everton go away from home, they don't win.
Yeah.
One away win all year. They beat Brighton in August. And that's it. Ball in. Great clearance from Jose Sa. Did a Van Persie Superman dive with his hands. Very, very good from there. Bruno on the ball. Looking. Keeping Fabio Silva on him. ASM on the ball. Nice move. That's it, ASM. Just get up. Come on.
Good clearance from the keeper there before.
Yeah.
I don't think Chris would have got to it. Like, I think he was a bit behind.
Yeah. But that's the kind of thing I want to see from Dubravka, if I'm honest. I want to see more of that, because it's like, even though there wasn't any danger, he's like, yep, just getting it out. I don't care. Yeah. Getting it out of here. It's my box. No goals. No thanks. No risk. Joe Linton on the ball. ASM on the left. Looking for target. Now looking around, changes his mind, taking a few seconds on the ball, dribbles back to midfield. I hate when that shit happens. Pass forward. Dan Burn on the ball. Shar. Try to Kraft. Careful. Here's Shar on the ball. He's looking for a cross. Kraft. No foul there. ASM needs to find some form. He's been average at best since coming back. He's a talent, but seems to have taken his foot off the gas.
He's only been back a couple of games. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Stomp's official. I hope Wolves win. Fair enough. Wolves 2-1. I mean, to be fair, I agree with you, Stomps. I think Wolves will win 2-1. Hopefully, I'm wrong. Hopefully, I'm wrong, though. No end product. Yeah, exactly. They sometimes.
How many goals has he got? How goals and assists has he got this season? Ryan Fraser's down.
He is. Ah, damn it. We don't need more of this. Argent 99. Wolves will probably win, but we need to win for confidence. Basically echoing what I'm saying, Argent. I completely agree with you, man. Frank Fraser's class.
Wolves don't score a lot.
They don't concede a lot by that same token, so that's good. Because if you think about it, football's a low-scoring game as is. You don't get points. The way you can get a point from every single game if the other team don't score. You can get at least a point. So if you can just nick a goal here and there, win 1-0, and maybe one out of like every 10 games is a 2-1 or a 3-2 or something crazier. That's and that's why Wolves have been so good this season. You could arguably make a case.
It's a muscle injury.
Yeah. Trainers on him. Oh, he just cramped. Yeah. When he was finishing off that run, trying to slow down, he held up his leg for a sec or two straight just to – he didn't want to put too much pressure on it. Impact. Alrighty, boys. What's the score? 0-0. Right now, we're just dealing with the Ryan Fraser possible injury. Hopefully, it's nothing that bad.
But it looks like you can continue, so.
Yeah. Let me find. Okay. He's got 5. ASM has 29 appearances in all competitions, 5 goals, 3 assists, and 5 yellows.
What are they, league goals or assists or?
Oh, he had 1 EFL appearance in the Burnley game early in the year. They didn't win. They didn't advance.
Yeah.
So no, nothing there. That was a 0-0. And then, what was it? ASM had 5 goals, 3 assists, Premier League. Yes.
It's not a bad return.
It's not too bad, but you want to get. If Callum Wilson was in, do you think he'd be at maybe 7 goals?
I think you would probably have a lot more assists. Because obviously
8 or 9 assists.
Their 2 styles suit each other. They're both very quick. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Mickey getting ready.
He's down again.
That's a bummer.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Did you buy that goalkeeper top I put in a couple of days ago?
I haven't yet. No, I just got this one in the mail today.
You could you not just for the amount you spend on shirts? Could you not just save a deposit for the house or a house?
Well, I do this thing. I pay in 4, so I pay whatever it is over 4 weeks. So I can recoup money. I don't have to pay $200 at once. I can pay it over a certain time period. So
Yeah.
The good thing is, though, Liam, if I ever do end up like homeless or something really crazy or whatever, I've got tons and tons of shirts to sell if push comes to shove.
Yeah.
That are worth some coin. So
they'll keep you warm as well. Be aware, homeless.
Well, yeah.
I wonder how well Miggy's going to play. It's like every time he comes on, it's his finals chance to impress. Do you know what I mean?
It's always his final chance.
Yeah.
Again, with Miggy, it's a one-trick pony, I guess. Like work rate, exceptional, tracking and all that, excellent. Where's the end product?
Yeah.
I mean, give me something. Give me 5 goals, 3 assists. Give me on ASM's level. So another player down now. Yeah, Bruno. His stamina used to be insane. Probably talking about Fraser. Looks like Moutinho's been roughing up his Portuguese-speaking counterpart, Bruno Guimaraes. Is Dan Burn to Dubravka. Wolves are starting to press now.
Yeah.
Come on.
It leaves a lot of space when both teams are pressing. That was a bad ball by Joe Linton.
Yeah, not very good. That's a direct turnover to Fabio Silva on the ball. Huang Hee-chan, not a very good pass from Fabio Silva. Lucky again. What the fuck? Like the turnovers in midfield.
Yeah.
I don't get it. It's like the first thing I learned playing hockey, which is stylistically not that far off of football, is if you're in your own end, do not ever pass straight down the middle because a guy can come in and get a shot on right away, and you keep res no chance. Same thing with football, especially in midfield. It's like I don't get it. Don't pass down the middle in your own end. Or in midfield especially. Prashant Vipani. How are we doing, guys? So.
Have you seen Wolves' average position? It's barely got over the halfway line.
Yeah. Yeah, they had that minute or two of decent pressing when Dubravka got on the ball from a Dan Burn pass, and other than that, though, they've just Bruno on the ball, shaking off Silva. Nice.
It looks like ASM swapped sides.
Mm-hmm. ASM crossing, not bad. See, that's all I asked for out of ASM.
Yeah.
Did your job there. You did a nice little move on Kilman. Simple cross into the box. It got blocked. It happens. That's better than, getting fouled, throwing your toys out of the toy box and freaking out over something. It's like, no, dude, just get in the box, cross it, bam, done. So
we seem comfortable on the ball. Like we're not scared. No one seems scared to have the ball.
I'm sorry, Alex McLean. Love your channel and would like to listen. My 7-year-old daughter's in the room with me, and you are cussing. Oh, jeez.
Apologies. Well, it's Steve that's swearing, so Steve can stop.
I'll just use acronyms, BS, or something like that.
Or just don't swear.
No, that too. Kraft fell on the ball.
Oh,
it's ASM. Kraft is pushing up. ASM. Bruno. Good
See,
cross.
I'm on
Bruno.
I'm on my phone, so I can barely like make the players out. I can vaguely tell who certain ones are, but
Yeah.
oh, what an interception by Target there.
That was good. Yeah.
Unlucky ESM.
Yeah.
Comfortable first 17 minutes, and well, they're on the attack now, so it's nice interception, nice ball to Wood. Targets on it, target ASM. He's just got crowded out. Unlucky.
Stomps official. This is my favorite channel. Hey, thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Like the video if you haven't already.
Yeah, definitely, guys. Smash the like, comments, all that stuff. Newcastle are putting decent pressure on Wolves when they have the ball, but when we have no control in the midfield, too slow in attack. I do like the fact that Bruno is getting on the ball and drifting right, looking for ASM, and I like that ASM's he's not sticking to one direction or the other, so that's nice. Ukraine, yeah. I got the Ukraine in my, Ukrainian flag. Hell yeah. Shelby's captain. Yep. Chester Leicester. Fabio Silva is playing. You guys will be fine. I think he's a decent player. I would take him over Chris Wood.
How many goals has he got, Fabian Silva?
Fabio Silva. Let me look it up. Let's see. Uh, 18 Premier League games, no goals and no assists. 342 minutes played. In the FA Cup, he's got.
So you must be getting used to the sub more than often than not.
Yeah, exactly. Because Jimenez, yeah.
Why is he not playing?
Servant. He's got too much ban from the card he got against Leeds 2 weeks ago, Friday. That 3-2 loss. Yeah.
Go on, Miggy. He just lost control of it. We're doing well so far.
Ukraine with the love. I love you. Yeah, no goals yet. Score predictions. I'm still going with 2-1.
Miggy gets a shot away.
Oh. See, that's the other thing, too. I think Miggy's got some of the technical. You see moments where he's got that technical ability.
Yeah.
Because it was a ball coming near his knees, kind of, and he managed to, use his leg, foot, head, and get it down. It was just the shot that was lacking, but
he just doesn't seem to have bulked up enough.
Yeah. You could either say that, or it's the fact that he's just all he does is go, 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 and he kind of rushes in a way.
Yeah.
Yeah. 2-0 Saint Etienne. Let's fucking go.
Stop swearing.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Daddy Liam. Gen X Retro. Hello, how are you guys tonight? Pretty good, man. Pretty good. Just boozing and cruising.
What time is it in America, Steve?
I'm not drinking, driving. 3:23 p.m.
Oh well.
So 15-23.
So nice. So what are you going to do for the rest of the day?
Probably just watch baseball.
Hmm.
I don't know. I'd have to figure that out.
The SM's on the ball.
Dog idiots. If we could sign any player of Newcastle, who would you want to sign? I'm trying to understand this grammatically. If we could sign any player, maybe he's like a Wolves fan.
Yes! Is that a goal?
Oh, me!
Woods just scored.
Is it? No, Wood! Yes! Get in, buddy! That was sloppy as hell, but
Nice little flick on by Almiron there, mind.
I know that. Yeah, exactly. We were just talking about, I think, technical ability. He's got it.
How amazing he is when
And Bruno with the follow-up. I mean, that was excellent.
Oh, there could be an offside.
Shoot.
Bruno could be slightly offside, but then
uncharacteristically sloppy. Damn.
Yeah, he's offside. Oh well.
God effing damn it. Come on, man.
No goal.
That sucks. Yeah, as Soup Spoon is saying, freaking hell. Yeah, I know.
We'll just do it again.
Yeah, our strikes again.
I think it's the right decision, though. It's not.
It is the right decision. Effing VAR, yeah. I mean, yeah, it was the right call.
See, that's what you sort of want VAR for. You don't want like where they take 5 minutes to decide whether it's a handball or a stupid decision. Do you know what I mean?
Very clear cut.
Yeah. We'll do it again.
Almiron actually should have shot there, but the ball was on his right. Still decent improvement. I mean, he did the right thing, so I won't call him out saying he should have shot, because ultimately it was the right thing to do.
Yeah.
The matter of inches between on and offside, that was the problem. Ooh, Johnny should have done better with that. Jeez. Got lucky there. Got very, very lucky.
Is it still Friday where you are?
Mm-hmm. I'm 5 hours behind you.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Sam. Great tackle. Wow. Clean as a whistle.
Oh well, that was a moment of joy for like a whole of 3 minutes or whatever it was.
Yeah.
Hopefully it doesn't come back to bite with.
I mean, they dodged a bullet there. They really did.
Yeah. I think that was Bruno's assist as well, wasn't it? I think.
Yeah. Yeah. Bummer. I do think if Wolves score first, I don't see us getting 3 points.
No, I reckon.
No, I don't think so. I'm getting very worried about around the 4-minute mark because Wolves a few times this year when I've watched them, they've either added a second or scored the first when it's 0-0 or 1-0. So, and then they usually cruise the rest of the game.
Yeah,
they're like I said, I think they're a strong side. I think they're pretty underrated, and defensively they're excellent, and it's a low scoring sport. So that's yeah.
Well, we just need to keep doing what we're doing because we clearly cut through the defense before. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I was talking earlier about Wolves, Liam, and talking about how in a year or two's time, I'd love to be in the position that Wolves or West Ham are in. They've got an easily top 10 side. They have potential to challenge, or at least West Ham right now. Wolves did it a few years ago with challenging in the Europa League and possibly even pushing for Champions League. Because that to me is the first step. Because right now we're still in that transition from being a relegation team to let's move up a step on the table to a solid 10th, 11th, 12th team. In 2 years, I'd love to be at where Wolves are. We've got quality players everywhere, essentially, and some even options off the bench.
Yeah, well, you could even argue that Wolves are overperforming this season.
Yeah, in some respects, yeah. They've got a good spine to their team, though. I mean, if you think of a spine of a good side, it's goalkeeper, center backs, midfield, and a striker. The wings and the left back and right back, that's all stuff that can interchange, but you need a solid spine to the team. And Wolves have that with Cody, Bowley, Kilman. They've got depth at the bench at center back with Romain Saiss. And then midfield of Moutinho, Neves. Luke Kundle has been okay this game. Maybe, he's still 19, so jury's out on him.
It seems like that's been their team for a while, though.
Yeah. Yeah. He's still 19, so jury's out on him. I just heard that echo.
Been their team for a while, though.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Liam, I just heard that echo.
Yeah. Just try and mute us for a second. My computer's going a bit funny.
Mute me or you?
There we're gone. It should have gone now.
Yep. Yeah, I don't hear any echo. Gen X Retro, we're still the relegation team. I expect NUFC to be top table next season.
Which player would you sell first?
Sell or release? Release would be Kieran Clark. Sell would be Miggy to Villarreal for Danjuma plus cash.
But you wouldn't release Kieran Clark because you're probably going to have to pay his release clause. Or release fees.
I mean, it's not like we're Everton where we have 375 million in losses over the past few years, so money's not exactly an issue. Feels good saying that. Feels good. Chest out. We're rich as hell. Bruce Ball was better than this. Ashley Hollick. Nah, no way. ASM on the ball.
ASM's getting crowded out.
Yeah, I mean, Bowley is sticking to him. He's definitely attracting a lot of attention, ASM, from Wolves defenders, and they're dealing with him pretty well, I'd say.
But we just need a little to switch it because if there's two on him. There's a spare man somewhere.
Fabio Silva. Pass to Condol. Condol gives it back. Here's Cody. Boley on the ball. Moutinho. Gets it to Kilman. Good breakup play there from Bruno. We'll try to counter Bruno on the ball. Nice fake heads up there. Dan Burn on the ball, the target. Stephanie Hill thinks we're getting relegated this season. I think it might be closer than maybe than I'm even projecting. I think we'll finish probably 15th.
It depends. Probably, I think one more win, and then I think we're probably quite safe.
I just don't see Everton. I don't see Everton and Burnley catching us.
Because who we got below with Brentford as well.
No, they're above us.
Where are we in the league now?
We are at. Let's see. We're in 15th, behind Leeds, Everton, Burnley, Watford, and Norwich. We're a point behind Brentford because it's 0-0 still, so we have the point. Before the game, we were at 31. So we're right now, as things stand with the 0-0, we're 2 points ahead of Leeds, 7 ahead of Everton. I don't see Everton winning any away games, to be honest. So I don't think they will catch us. I mean, and even the home games, I mean, tomorrow they play Man United at 12:30 lunchtime for you guys. Yeah. I think that's a draw written all over it. Leicester City will go to Everton, I think, and pick up a 2-1 win. Everton at Liverpool, the less said about that for fans of Everton, the better. Everton then hosts Chelsea. You don't really know what you're going to get with Chelsea, and then they go away to Leicester. I think Leicester win that one too. I think Watford beat Everton, and I think Brentford at Goodison, probably a draw. Palace will beat Everton at Goodison, I think, and then Arsenal host Everton on the last day of the season. They're going to lose that one, probably 3 or 4-0. So I said what? I haven't said any wins.
I think you just said they're all going to get battered, to be fair.
They've been getting battered the entire year. That's the problem. So, Clive Goodwin, come on, lads. Give us a bit of commentary. I'm sat in an airport lounge waiting to board. All right. We'll do commentary. Here's Shar on the ball. Shot to Dan Burn. Dan Burn looks for target. Target on the ball. Back to Dan Burn. Shar, maybe trying to look for a cross. He definitely is. Cross on. Shelby trying to make a forward run. Shar and Boley in one of the most awkward races I've ever seen in my life. Two very tall, gangly men running for a ball. Stomps official. I don't know why you keep saying it's Newcastle 1, Wolves nothing. But it's not. It's not. Stomps official. I support Everton. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, my friend. Must be fun. So they said. Can you guys shout out my mate Rohit Jumbo? But can you tell him go easy with the truncheon? Sure, shout out Rohit Jumbo. Keep doing your thing, I guess. Me too, Clive. Stuck in Frankfurt, says Helen Craig. Nice. What the hell is up with all these people wanting a shout out? Mickey Quinn FC, hi lads, top show. Can you shout out my mate Phil McCracken, who's got his 10th wedding anniversary? Phil, shout out to you. You're doing something right in the rigorous, torturous life that they call marriage. Happy 10 years. Whoever that is. Kids O lad, it was almost 1-0, yeah. Here's Kraft. Kraft looks for Miggy. Miggy pass back to Shar. Shouted Dan Byrne. Byrne's been looking for target. Byrne getting a little adventurous and driving forward. Joe Linton on the ball now. Great switch. Joe Linton in the box. Crossing. Megan. Damn it. Get close. I wish Miggy was just a little bit more for it. Just get a crack on. Foul from Fabio Silva on Matt Target. Soup Spoon, Leeds fan. What do you reckon the fate is for them? What do you mean for them? For Leeds or for Wolves? Or for Newcastle or for Everton? I'll keep it short. Leeds survive. Wolves finish 5th. We finish 16th. Everton 18th.
Who do you reckon is going to be the top 4?
Liverpool, City, Arsenal, Chelsea, in that order.
Where do you reckon West Ham are going to come? 6th.
Yeah. Man United probably 8th, 7th.
Was that the first leg of the quarterfinals on Thursday?
Yeah. UCL winner for me. I'm thinking this might be a weird year. I think Villarreal might pull off a shocker. Unai Emery, he's done it before with the Europa League. He's an excellent cup manager. So, Rabona Red, do you think Toon can make top 10? I think our ceiling probably 11th.
Remember to like the video if you already haven't.
100%. Liam, where do you think our ceiling is?
What do you mean?
Like the highest we'll finish this year that you think is possible. We're not finishing 8th, 9th, right? 10th.
14th. I think that's probably the highest where we'll finish.
14th, yeah. Maybe 13th. Doesn't really matter as long as we're safe. Kizzo lad, mind if I join next half, Steve? I don't see why not. Get on some halftime talk, give some thoughts. I think we've given a few problems for Wolves, but they don't look that fussed, to be honest. I did think we need to do a little bit more on attack, get some actual shots. Get shots on target would be my complaint.
Yeah. It doesn't look like they've got much of a goal threat as well.
Yeah. I think the defending from us in this game has been much improved from the previous game against Spurs. So that's good.
Couldn't be any worse, to be fair.
Yeah. Do we have the ball more? Yeah, I believe so. Let me check out the possession statistics. We'll look over that at halftime, actually. Ty from AFTV, can I come on the show? I don't really. If you're here to talk Newcastle versus Wolves, why not? Dan, not that I fear Wolves in the second half. I do. But Hawaii, start taking your chances. He meant to say Hawaii. Toffees or Wolves? Interesting. Here's Shelby looking. Chris Wood gets a touch and sloppy touch there. Jose Sa clears. You know, Liam, I was actually just thinking about Jose Sa. Olympiacos have had some great transfers recently to the Prem from such a league that people would think is so weak. I mean, you've got Costa Simicas at Liverpool. He was bought from there. Jose Sa, Podence, and I think one more. I forget who else came from Olympiacos, but it's a decent club to get players from, considering it's a Greek side. So that's why I like European football so much, because you can have talent is all over Europe, all over the world. It's about, can you find it and can they translate to the level? So
yeah,
definitely interesting. But Jose Sa, I think, has been wonderful. It's a very good goalkeeper. I think he's better than Rui Patricio. I'll say that much.
Got a free kick now, just halfway between the box and the centre circle. So
yeah, Shelby standing over it with
Didn't come to much like.
Stone Cold Steve Ashley. Chris Wood is about as useful as Mike Ashley as chairman.
I would disagree massively.
Yeah. He's about as useful as an injured Edinson Cavani. That's about how useful he is. Because Cavani, whenever he plays for Man United, he does pretty okay, but he just gets injured way too much.
Isn't he like 36?
Yeah. He'll leave at the end of the year, definitely.
Yeah.
Would you like him at Newcastle?
I'd rather take the baller on a free.
Problem is with Dybala is like my problem with Dybala is that he's never settled in a position to make his own. You can't really say like, oh, he's not a striker, he's not a right winger, he's not an attacking midfielder, he's not a 10. He gets thrown all over the place, but I don't
scores goals though.
He's just too up and down for me. Up and down for me. I would rather have someone that's a young player that's been playing. Oh, Miggy! Deflected shot and Saw deals with it pretty easily.
I'll probably jump off at halftime if that's all right.
Sounds good. Rabona Red. Steve, did you know Olympiacos and Nottingham Forest have the same owner, the mayor of Piraeus? Yeah, I did. I did know that. Oh. Liam, what use is... Oh, you're getting some flack in the comments. Liam, what use is Chris Wood? He's a plank of wood up top, useless. I have a counter argument to that, but Liam, go for it.
Yeah, he brings the player forward. If you look before Chris Wood, and if you look last season when we didn't have a centre forward, like Miggy and ASM were useless up top. And like you seen before, he scored when he got a chance. Obviously, it was offside. Like
Stone Cold Steve Ashley, Dybala laughed my ass off. We want to attract big names straight away, Liam. I want us to make a big bid for Calvert-Lewin. I disagree with that personally. I think there are much better players than Calvert-Lewin.
Well, it's just because Dybala's on a free as well, isn't he?
Yeah, wages won't be that big of a problem. But that's my problem with Dybala. Where would he play in the team? Yeah, obviously you want to. To me, Dybala, yes, he makes our starting 11, but where?
Yeah,
what's his best position? That's my problem with Dybala. And Lorient 2, Saint Etienne 2. My bet is now looking back. How the hell do you choke a 2-0 lead?
Quite easily. You know what Newcastle 2-0.
DCL is only interested in handbags. That guy is he's a weirdo. Or maybe the appropriate way or the politically correct way is it's not my thing, whatever he does. I just don't to me, I think he's slightly overrated. I think Ariel Eels get you goals, sure.
He hasn't scored since August, I think.
Yeah, he's been in really, really poor form. Is it halftime, Steve? No, we still got about 2 minutes. It is the first half still, yeah. Apparently, Calvert-Lewin is on out-hit list if Everton go down. I mean, Pickford, Richarlison will get a move. Maybe Andre Gomes can go play for...
That whole team will disappear if Everton go down.
Obliterated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because Richarlison's an international, Pickford's an international, Calvert-Lewin's an international. List goes on.
Jose Sa not had to make a save in 45 minutes away from home. That's true. There were two times in that first half where I've seen Jose Sa get his hands on the ball. The diving clearance probably around the 10-minute mark. It's not that exact time, but I think around there. And then a few minutes ago with that whole deflected half chance sort of thing. That's it. Stone Cold Steve Ashley. We need a better upgrade on Wood, Liam.
I wouldn't disagree.
Well, yeah, obviously.
I wouldn't I think for what we've got at the moment, he's 25 million. He's done all right.
See, when people criticize Chris Wood, it's like, what do you want him to do? Do you want the club to release him?
Yeah, and he hasn't really been getting much service himself. Do you know what I mean? If we put the ball in the box, it'd be a different story. We've got a free kick just on the edge of the box.
Mitch Aston, go get Patrick Schick would be perfect. I like Patrick Schick a lot. Absolutely. He's involved with a lot of the attacking play for Leverkusen. Gets a pretty decent amount of goals and assists. He's a very mobile striker. Can hit, that goal in the Euros. Obviously, he's got some qualities. Very accurate and precise striker of the ball, which is what you want your strikers to be. So I like Patrick Schick a lot. There are some other players I might have ahead of him, but if we end up with Patrick Schick in the summer, that's that would be awesome, to be honest. I love that.
Alexander Isak from Real Sociedad.
Isak would be nice too. Problem is with him is that this year he's evolved a lot in their attacking play. But the goals and assists haven't been at the level that he's talented enough to get 15 goals in the league and a few in Copa del Rey and La Liga and whatever. Problem is that it hasn't been at that level. He's been a very good player. I just want to see some more consistent double-digit goals. Yeah, because he's got plenty of service in Sociedad. I mean, he's got David Silva, who's still been pretty all right. He's getting service, so Isak would be nice. I like the fact he can play on the left and as a striker. He's a very good dribbler.
Yeah. Wait, I'm going to jump off for 15.
Sure.
Wait, I'll see you shortly, mate.
Yeah, see ya. I'll put the link for anyone who wants to join and take a chat in the second or chat during halftime. But it's 0-0 between Wolves and Newcastle. So I just got to change that to halftime. There we go. Save that. And bam. Austin Zamet. Liverpool, Man City stopped 2 teams only. Not sure what that means, but Ian McKenna, what about that Jared Bowen lad? Oh, him? Yeah, the one who scored the other night or yesterday night against Lyon in the Champions League. Yeah, seems like a pretty good player. Yeah, no, Jared Bowen's fantastic. I would love him. Halftime, yep. I want him to score a goal in the second half. Me too. I want Chris Wood to score. Going to get some food, otherwise I would. No worries, Dan. Marco T. What's your profile picture? Oh, let's go. Oh, okay. Atmosphere at St. James's is worse than SHT. I mean, the game hasn't been that exciting. Newcastle playing so calm, so good, and 1 point not bad. I definitely would like a clean sheet, and I definitely would like a clean sheet and not losing. So a 0-0 would be fine, but I want to be able to squeak a goal. I mean, come on, what's going on here?
Hello.
What's going on, man?
I would love Wolves if.
What was that?
I can't wait to see if Wolves could win.
Oh, you can't wait, yeah. Well, how do you feel the first half?
My name's Antonio Felicello.
What's going on? Yeah. I think your internet's a bit off. Hold on. Not sure what that was, but Almiron was playing better than Saint-Maximin. Possibly. I think there have been some spurts from ASM where it's been impressive. He's definitely getting in a few more crosses, being a little bit more direct. Kieran, what's going on, man?
You all right?
Yeah, I'm all right. What about you? What'd you think of the first half?
I mean, we were very strong. I'll say that we were very strong. Right?
I feel like that Wolves
haven't had a sniff of the ball.
Yeah.
They haven't had a sniff of the ball.
Yeah.
Which is what we want. But we were incredibly unlucky to have that disallowed.
I mean, it was offside, to be fair. I think it was offside.
Yeah.
But yes, it was unlucky in the fact that, like, it was a great build-up play, and Miggy had that great little piece of play, which is very smart. He saw he was running down, that Bruno was running down the right, so.
Yeah. Although Miggy at the end of that first half was just iffy. He was just...
Yeah.
He wasn't chasing anyone down. He wasn't going for anyone. He was just letting them walk around the park wheel.
Jovan KW, just keep it calm and wait for one smart pass to the front line.
Last time we said that, we
Exactly.
We lost to Chelsea.
Yeah. Paul Newsom, a lot of possession, just the quality in the final third. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I don't like both defenses didn't look that troubled, to be honest. Like, both teams are really struggling to get past that halfway line and get any sort of quality delivery into the box or even shots on target.
It is a shame. It is a shame.
Yeah. It's good that we're keeping a clean sheet, but
Sky Sports have called them Wolves wasteful.
What chance did they?
I don't even think they've only had like 1 or 2 chances. We've had like 7 or 8.
To be wasteful, you need to have even sniff of a half of a chance. They have no shots on goal, and we have 1. I don't think either side have been wasteful.
Look at Atletico Madrid. They never had a single shot on target. Or a corner or anything against Man City.
You can't call them wasteful. You can call them slow or...
At least they tried.
Yeah.
Give me a 60. We'll be back in a sec.
Yeah, no worries. Paul Newsom, Wolves are playing back and side to side. Yeah, exactly. They don't look like that. They're not getting on the attack that much, to be honest. And Gray, 3 a.m. in Bangkok now. Nice. I'm glad the game is good. Wolves cannot be this defensive in the second half. They will attack and leave gaps. I think that'll be the same, same thing from there. You back, Kieran?
Yep.
Yeah, what'd you think of this comment for Wolves? Wolves cannot be this defensive in the second half. They will attack and leave gaps. I think the first sub they'll make is Fabio Silva for Pedro Neto, who is a goal scoring, he's a pretty decent striker.
No team is invincible.
What?
No team is invincible.
Yeah. 2-1 Newcastle win. I don't think there are that many goals in this game. I think it's either going to be.
I think it'll be a 1-0 to us. If we have any chance at winning, it'll be a 1-0.
Yeah, exactly. Good first half, but we need a goal. Polish supporters stand with Ukraine. Absolutely, Łukasz is a fellow Pole. I agree.
Mm-hmm.
Love to Ukraine for sure. Come on, we need a win. It's way too tight at the bottom of the league. Yeah, I think if we win, that'd be massive. Even if we lose, I've always got a 1-up on the Wolves. Yeah, absolutely.
We would be joint on points with Brighton if we were to win here. And then with one game ahead of, which isn't too good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Miggy, best player on the pitch so far. What do you think of that? If I had to pick a best player on the pitch, I'd probably say Bruno.
Yeah, Bruno's not been bad. Even Alan Saint-Maximin's not been bad.
Yeah,
he's actually he's actually trying
yeah.
to
None of
get
our
the ball into
players.
spaces.
I also feel like Shelby or Joe Linton haven't gotten that much on the ball at all.
Yeah.
I haven't seen much of them. And that's something I think Wolves are doing pretty well. They're letting Bruno on the ball, which is interesting because if I were to get anyone on the ball, it'd probably be Shelby. I think he's the least talented on the ball out of the three. It's going to be interesting. Yeah, but what do you think we need to do second half to get a goal?
Catch them on the attack and catch them by surprise.
I think
That's
one
the thing with Wolves.
Yeah.
They'll be strong, but one smart move and it'll leave them hanging out to dry.
Yeah.
And that's what we need. Because scoring today was pretty much, okay, we can actually attack this game from a perspective that we can win. And sadly it was disallowed, but I feel like if we can do something like that similar, we have a better chance at winning. Yeah.
100%. Bruno has been controlling the middle, and the other midfield is just playing off him. Yeah, exactly. He's been on the ball, and like Chester said, Bruno gave the ball away a couple of times. Yeah, so has Shelby and Joe Linton. I think our midfield needs to stop doing that because if they get someone like Pedro Neto on and they start to attack much more, then we could be in trouble because we can't do these midfield turnovers. It's just you're gonna get killed off that. We definitely need to improve second half, but I think that defensively we've been pretty damn good, but Wolves haven't been attacking. So Newcastle NUFC. We're not safe yet, in my opinion. We need 6 points to avoid relegation. Yeah, I'd agree with that.
It really depends how the other games go.
Yeah. Well, I think Everton are relegated, to be honest. I think they're down.
Next match is a bit of a...
Burnley have the mentality of they do this every year. They dig themselves out of the hole. So
if they win their next game and say if they win tomorrow, or when is it they play? Sunday. If they win Sunday and Everton lose tomorrow, then that's pretty much Burnley out of the... Okay, let me look at the table.
Yeah.
It'll be Burnley out of the bottom three. Everton will take the play.
Right. BT Sports has this on as Newcastle versus Wolves. Makes it seem like we're being invaded. Yeah. Have you ever been stuck on a ride before? I don't know what that means.
Yeah. I think they mean in like a theme park.
Right. Yes, I have. Wolves cannot play that bad in the second half, surely. I mean, Wolves have been defensively solid, which I knew was going to happen.
Yeah.
I think that they will attack a bit more. I think they are missing Raul Jimenez because they are missing that focal point. I think Fabio Silva, to me, is a little bit better off the wing. But, Burnley don't have Wood now, though. If they go down instead of us, it sort of justifies the transfer price. We played Burnley last game of the season. I hope that game away to Turf Moor means nothing to us. I don't really care what it means to Burnley, but I hope that game is meaningless for us, for our sake.
It probably will be meaningless. But we have Norwich in our upcoming games. No offense to Norwich, but we're home at Leicester next, which is sad. And then we're away to Norwich.
Away to Norwich needs to be 3 points.
Yeah, but it's anything to go by our away record. And then we're home to Liverpool.
Yeah, that's going to be tough.
Although we said Man United were going to be tough and we drew against them. So
Rip out your intestines. What a username that is. Never thought I'd hear Wolves
nice.
being described as solid in defense in my life. They are, though. They really are.
Yeah.
I think they're doing a pretty good job for the most part, marking ASM out of the game. Boley has used his physical advantage to the best, and he's not been beaten too many times by ASM. I think Wolves have. I think one of these teams will keep a clean sheet. Maybe even both could be an. Uggy, it would be a typical Newcastle thing to do if we lost to Norwich. Yeah, I know, right? Stephanie, when is second half? Second half should be coming up pretty soon. Probably in about.
It's starting now.
I'm still on a commercial break for whatever reason.
And Jojo gets us underway for the second half.
I don't know how the hell I haven't. Why are we on an Applebee's commercial? Come on, guys.
Applebee's. You got an Applebee's gift card. Don't stop the game, Raf. Bruno only got the ball.
This is a freaking joke. Come on. No, not this. I don't want the Sun 810 game on. I have that on my laptop. There we go. Newcastle kicked off for me.
Yeah. 40 seconds ahead of you.
Ian McKenna. I bet Wolves fans aren't missing Nuno too much now. They are.
Allen on the attack. Plays it off to Allen over the top. Oh, goes straight to Wolves. Honestly, that was good play.
Yeah. Where do you think Newcastle will finish? Says Chester. Chester thinks that we'll finish 12th.
We'd be lucky if we go 12.
Yeah.
If we win tonight, beat Norwich and beat Burnley, I could say that's us safe. But that's asking a lot.
Hello.
Hey, Liam. What's up, man?
Liam's back.
Rip out your intestines again.
Nice name.
Username. I know the U.S. has
Ron
Newcastle brown ale over there. You should get some. Probably the
Great
best.
Ron Allen.
That's not me being biased.
To Miggy. To Matt Target. Over the... Oh, straight to Sa. Oh, it was Kraft. It wasn't Target.
Salad
Target's been on a...
Up the Sam Fender Trippier tune.
My friend was at the Sam Fender concert at Newcastle.
Who wasn't at that concert in Newcastle?
Me.
Oh, you weren't. I don't really listen to music.
They played Local Hero at some point as well. And Dan Byrne was at the gig, and my friend got a message from her dad saying, "Imagine being behind Dan Byrne at the Fender gig."
Yeah.
Just this tall human being just standing in front of you, and you're like, "Excuse me, sir." Oh, Wolves, dangerous. They'll live.
Ian
They just
McKenna,
into the
3 months
floor.
ago, we would have taken a draw versus Wolves faster than a tramp grabs free chips. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Chris Woods has had more first half touches in the opposite half than in his own half. So he's definitely improving. Oh, good ball from Dubs. Joe Linton.
What
Sheldon.
time are you on?
47-37.
Alan. Go on, Alan. Work your magic. Work your... Oh. Alan, what was that? You just left the ball. What are you doing?
Anthony
I think
Wallace. I had a
losing is-
feeling we were going to be dragged back down into the drop zone. I disagree with that just because I think Everton and Burnley are going to be the cushion between us getting relegated.
Oh, the back. Keep the back. Oh, good block. Good block, Kraft. Corner Wolves.
As far as I'm concerned with Everton, I think they're down.
Yeah, I feel like if they lose their next game, that's pretty much them down. Which is sad because Norwich are the team that are like the underdogs.
Why are you on
When
now?
they get promoted. 49-4. Good block again, Kraft.
49.
Yep. I'm on Sky Sports. What are you on?
Dayan says Sam
Dog
Fender
issues.
takes a lot of influence from Bruce Springsteen, Steve. I hate Bruce Springsteen, so
Oh no, it was Bruno that got the block. Come on, Brazilian Magic.
Bruce Springsteen's music
Joe Willock.
is terrible. So
Oh, Bruno Guimaraes. What's that guy? Oh, great. Just give it to them. Go to him, Chris or Miggy. I can't tell people apart from their boots.
great comment here.
I
Can't see anything.
didn't see anything. I
Thank
could
you.
hear
Thank
the
you,
music.
thank you, Soup Spoon Spam Bot. Don't click. That's a good idea for any of the impressionable 8-year-olds that we have out there that learn about what boobs are. Don't click on it.
Boobies.
Boobies, yeah.
Boobies.
Yeah, they're blocked. Ian
Get them
McKenna
out of
with a terrible. That song's terrible. Born in
Born in the
I
USA.
hate that song. I just hate
Chase
Bruce
him down, John Joe.
Marshall on the ball. Ah, good. There you go, Shelby.
Down the
Oh, Joe.
50th minute. Careful with the space. Wolves playing it back now. Good ball over the top. That's Burns all day of the week. Bit of a kerfuffle in the box, which is not going to lead to a penalty, thank the Christ. That's Bruno down, and he's getting a big hug. He's getting a big hug from Fabio Silva. It's quite funny. He just goes into him and just gives him a hug while they wake up. Oh, it's what's he doing? He's just giving him a hug. Bruno's not happy about that. He likes kisses instead of hugs.
Careful.
Good ball over the top.
Miggy.
Good ball. Good ball. Oh, tell you what, damn Burn. Almost with the goal of the year. No, it wasn't goal of the year. It was just, I would have given it the goal of the year. In fairness, that's good space for in between the two defenders. But needs more power on that.
Rip out your intestines. Trying to play R6
That's it.
rank. Watch this and the match at the same time. And they say men can't multitask. I've got a baseball game on. I'm doing this. I'm watching the Newcastle
Good
game.
tackle, Joe.
Ah.
Go away, ref.
Oh, damn
Joe.
Burn.
Joe, fight it. Fight the pain in your arm. I don't care if a parasite just lunges at your arm. Just fight it. Fight it, you
I feel like
Brazilian
both
god.
teams are going to get desperate for a goal.
Look at that. Newcastle 6 shots. Wolves 1.
Yes, Dayan, actually, about that crappy Bruce Springsteen song. Born in the USA.
USA.
I hate it, bro. The
kick,
song is
Wolves.
not actually very complimentary of Americans. It's like it's sarcasm.
Free kick. Wolves halfway.
Bruce Springsteen
And our half.
is
Good ball over the top. Back post is cleared. And it's out for Shar with the great header out of the box. He just headers it back. He's doing a Lyndon Dykes for Scotland. Right. Chase them down. Go on, Miggy. Go on, Chris.
Emiliano Massimi, Forza Italia. Wrong
Forza
channel.
Italia.
Sorry about
That's
you
yours,
guys
Dan.
in the World Cup.
That's yours, Dan. Boutet. Lovely. Jason Tyndall's put a waterproof jacket on. It must be cold. Keep tracking him down, Miggy. Or
Yeah.
is that Miggy? Yeah, that's Miggy. Kraft, get there. Oh, no, Bruno's there. Oh, who's there? Kraft. Oh, go on, Kraft. Get back. On Kraft. Put a foot in. Oh, oh Christ! Oh Christ! Oh, oh, oh. Good hands, dubbed.
Brody, if you could sign
Oh.
any 3 players in the summer, who would they be realistic? I'll have that answer in full once the season's over because I'm going to be
Can I
doing.
just ask, Liam, 50, just at the start of the 54th minute, it's squeaky bum time. Because Huang Chan, Huang, like, however you pronounce his name, sorry, but...
Who is it?
Huang He Chan. I don't know how you pronounce his name.
Yeah, Huang He-chan, yeah.
Alright, he was just, he sent Kraft on his arse. And yeah, went from there.
He had a really good game
Good
against
ball.
us
Good
at
ball.
home earlier this year.
Controlled by Chris Wood. Give it to Alan. That's Joe Linton. Over to Alan saint-maximin. To Bruno Guimaraes. To Miggy. To Bruno. Bruno doing a bit of running. Gives it to Manquillo. Gives it to Alan. Back to Manquillo. Is it Manquillo even on?
No.
Bruno hold him, or Kraft. And I've frozen.
Stephen Hill, are we going to score? No, I see this being a 0-0, to be honest. I'm going to go to the bathroom real quick, though. I'll be right back.
Watch us score. I'm buffering. I could really not do with this right now.
See, I'm still on 54.
You seen their chance?
Well, it was
There's
Wolves'
something wrong with
chance.
this guy out. Oh, piss. I'm going to close my window. Oh, that's my pipe that's just fallen. Sky, bring it. Let me just go to here to sports. Newcastle versus Wolves. I'm gonna close my window. That's a score. Still don't know. They say you had one job whilst I was buffering. Oh, get the back post. Ah! Oh. Jesus Christ. Long ball. Alan, chase him down. Dubs all day of the week. Liam, would you replace Dubs at the end of the season?
Say that again, sorry?
Would you replace Dubs for next season?
It depends
Like
on who you
Dubravka.
bring in.
Say we bring Dean Henderson from Man United.
Well, he hasn't played in a couple of seasons, so
Yeah. Oh, come on, guys. Come on. Coming up to the 60th minute. 1 hour game played. Oh, shit. Careful for Huang. Dan Burns walking with the ball. I mean, what else would you do when you're 6'6"?
back.
Ah, he's back.
People.
The defense just playing the ball about, trying to tire. Careful, Newcastle.
Took
Wolves are
charge
getting
of the
tired.
second half.
Oh, go on, Miggy. Go on, Miggy. Control it, Miggy. Go on. To
Hey,
Alan.
Karen.
Alan.
Someone's asking you about your map on the wall.
Oh, this is
Yeah,
Grand Theft Auto, San Andreas, Los Santos, Blaine County. Yeah.
There's a Hulk doing a flag. Now, Dan, what kind of music do you listen to? I listen to heavy metal,
listen to
classic
any.
rock, rap. That's it. I like Metallica, Pantera.
That was a wasted shot from
stuff.
saint-maximin. That was a wasted shot.
Miggy.
You could have been doing. Oh, Bruno, you all right there? Oh no, it was Kraft. Oh wait, no, Shaw. Fabio Silva's having a mare. Oh, you know what? Oh, in fairness, Shaw goes down for the ball, but Fabio's foot was up.
These three would be a hell of a lineup for a live stream during the World Cup if Scotland get through, right? An American, an Englishman, and
I
Scot.
was going to bring that up. All three in the same group. Good ball.
Possibly. You still have
Good
to
ball.
make.
Good ball. Oh. Burn.
Oh, you.
To Alan. Alan running round. To John Joe. Voldemort. To Kraft. To. Oh, fake shot from Bruno. Alan.
I hate Lorient, man.
Dan Burn chase. Oh, too much power on the ball.
Steve, I'm gonna jump off for a minute, or a couple of minutes.
Yeah, that sounds good. Me and Kieran got it.
Yep. Oh.
Tell you what, I wish we had a high scoring game like Lorient and Saint-Maximin are. 3-2.
Char's starting to suffer. With that head shot.
Is them. Damn it.
Yeah, there's too much power on that shot.
This got a 0-0 all
right, Shaw. Follow my finger. Right, follow it now. Follow that. Yeah. Good. There's no contact in the box. I think it's because of Silva.
Ian McKenna, there's only 1 team in it. Patience. I agree. Problem is, though,
okay.
You could be out of the game like Wolves are, but Wolves are just doing what Wolves do. They're defensively very solid and.
Sorry about that.
Not gonna go. That's all right. What's that?
Oh shit!
West Brom versus Stoke City. That's how this game's. Yeah, I know, right? Not liking the way this is going. And Char looks like he's injured. Shit, are we going to bring on Lascelles?
Steve, I'll be back in a sec.
Good, Kieran? Abacus arrived here to give Maxi a 1 out of 10 tonight. Such a woeful, clumsy performance. He's not going to get a great score from me. Maybe not 1 out of 10, but probably a 4. The second half, just boring. It's really boring. We don't actually look like scoring. Nah, man, nah. This game ain't working out.
Yeah, my headphones just went.
Yo, what's up?
Everything just went bust for me. Sorry.
That's all right. Stephanie Hill, we need to score. Yeah, absolutely. And that's Lorient 4, Saint-Etienne 2. And Saint-Etienne were down 2, or they were up 2-0, and they've conceded 4 straight goals. And we're stuck watching this. What the hell?
It's getting a bit boring. But I'll take anything, even a point from this.
I always risk it. Go, 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 go. Dinger. Yes.
Go, 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 go.
Chicago White Sox. Let's go. Home run in the 9th, Andrew Vaughn. Oh, yeah.
Control Good. Go on, Miggy. Bruno's making the run. Go on,
Go,
Bruno.
Miggy.
Go on, Bruno. Alan! Oh, Christ's sake, Alan!
What minute are you on?
63-38. Alan just...
Same, actually. Same here.
How the fuck does Alan mess that up?
Better
That shot was
attitude.
our whole game. Yeah, Alan's coming in from the back and fucks it up. How do you fuck up a shot that badly? It was a great ball. Fun fact, the last time I was on this watch along was when we got beat. Oh, Alan on the attack. Go on, Alan. Go on, Alan.
Go, 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 go!
Oh!
Chris Wood! Come on! Damn it!
See if he had scored that, we would have all had Wood at this point. Oh,
So damn close every time.
the guy's so unlucky. And I bet you, right, he'll be so low in his mood if Callum comes back for one game and scores.
Day and Strower, Bruno, our best player, hands down. Absolutely.
Bruno's
whole attack
been
started because of Bruno.
Bruno's been amazing the second half.
Yeah.
Track him down, Miggy. Track him down. Go from Alan. Make sure he doesn't get into good touch. Go on, Alan. Where's your French speed? Good ball from Jonjo. Oh, let's go straight to Bully or whatever his name is.
Yeah, Bully.
Willy Bully.
Should we take off Alan Saint-Maximin or no?
No, in front of that.
Who's going to replace
That chance was good. That
Who's
chance from him, like,
that's quality. Do you really? Jacob Murphy is not a Premier League player, so I mean,
I wouldn't be surprised if he was dropped to the B team.
yeah.
Oh, careful, back post. Go to him, Kraft.
This is proof we
Good.
need Trippier back 100%.
We need everyone back.
Stephanie Hill, go Sox. White Sox. Let's go.
White Sox. Wolves playing the passing game. Good header away.
ASM style.
control.
not Premier
Oh, for
League at all.
Christ's sake,
No.
Bruno. Bruno's just been pushed off the ball. The guy can't catch a break.
ASM style does not fit the Premier League at all. He is not cunning enough to feed off heavy man marking.
In front of.
I mean, I don't know if it's the style.
Go on,
of
Alan.
it.
Go on, Alan. Oh. Throwing, I think, Wolves because Alan's taking the. Bruno's running to where they are.
The only problem I have with this comment is, like, isn't it kind of obvious? Like, and it doesn't really, to me, it doesn't really matter what it doesn't matter what league you play in. The center backs are going to be most of the time tall, and
Alan was scoring left,
They're
right, and
big,
centre
heavy
in
guys.
League One.
I mean, yeah,
Premier League is a hard league to get your foot running.
come on,
Back in the day,
ASM.
it was easier. To Joe Linton's there. Nobody's marking him. Oh,
He just carries the ball backwards.
Alan,
Why are
you're
you
not
carrying the ball
Superman.
backwards, dude?
Alan, seriously, you're not Superman. You could have just given it to Joe. He had no man marking him, and yet 3 people take down Alan. It was a great ball, and it looks offside, but in front of us, he is onside. See, if Callum Wilson was there, he'd have kept running, and he'd have actually tucked it into the back of the net.
Chris Wood just isn't. He's not a quick player, and that's fine.
No.
It's just like,
But if he had just scored that, we would have all had Wood.
yeah, no, exactly.
I think it's going to be a point from the. Which is not what we need.
Fami's just
really.
bought up 2 glaring opportunities and bottled it. Heads not in the game. Yeah, ASM ever since that chance where Wood failed to get on the end of it. He's been
careful. John Joe boot it. Oh no! Oh.
BL Duff. Aren't you all New Englanders?
Back heel to Joe Linton. We're on the attack. Joe Linton with the ball. Chris Wood. There's Bruno. Oh, penalty! Yes! Come on!
That's the
Jose Saz having a piss take. Chris Wood could win us the game. If he takes his penalty, he could win us the game. Hang on, I need to look this back. Brilliant! That's a brilliant back heel from Saint-Maximin. Joe's making the move. Oh, he doesn't look. Yeah, that's a penalty. Chris is onside, and then Wood's just been taken out. No going for the ball at all, and it's just been taken out from the feet. So that's 100% a penalty.
Nice.
Yeah. You see Eddie Howe? He's like, yeah. Who's taking?
Mustafa. I'm a Newcastle fan from England.
Come
My
on,
wife
Chris.
is an American Chicago White Sox fan. Nice. So listening to this live stream in the background of the game is quite the fun experience. There you go.
Yeah.
Did you meet your wife in Chicago?
It's a nice name, Chicago White Sox.
Yeah.
I think this is going to VAR. I hope to Christ it's not. Because VAR are shit with us. Oh, it is.
Hey, we got a VAR decision.
Oh, shit. Oh, he's onside.
He's onside.
He's onside. That's good. Yes, come on.
Not sure why Jose Sa is so upset.
I will. Please, dear Lord, please let Chris Wood win this game for us. Come on, Chris. Come on, you New Zealand bastard.
Come on.
Bastard. Come on, you New Zealand absolute wonder man.
Come on. I'm ready to go hunting. I got my gun. I see the wolves.
Come on. Come on, Chris.
Come on.
Yes! Come on!
Ah! Get inside!
Come on, Chris!
We're going hunting for wolves!
Come on! The Magpies are leaving them in the dirt!
Chris Wood. New Zealand's all-time top goal scorer. Puts Newcastle ahead.
He bloody well deserves that as well. Get in, you New Zealand absolute wonder man. Oh, every Newcastle fan's going to have Wood by the end of this. Come on, boys.
Penalty. No,
Great penalty. Sent Sa the opposite way.
T Karma is clearly...
Absolutely. If Sa went the same... Murdad and Amanda.
That's awesome. It's nice to have owners that care and show up to every single game. And not only every single...
Come on, Eddie.
You go to U20 games and women's games.
Fucking come on. Fucking... Second goal for Newcastle. Watch him just score for ages now. Right, please hold on to this. Please. I'm begging you. Or get another penalty and just have Chris score 2. You'd have had a hat-trick.
Get it done. That's all that matters.
If in doubt, get it out and fucking hoof it. Oh, go on. Oh, piss. Oh, I've never felt so alive. Wolves are just trying to play the ball in the back. 70. He's got his AK-47.
We're going wolves hunting. We're hunting some wolves.
It's wolf season.
It's wolves season. Oh yeah.
Careful, boys. Careful. Get some
Don't worry, guys.
Bruno.
So here's T Karma on his moral high horse. Don't worry, guys, about a hideous regime owning your club for political reasons. Head in the sand. That's
Like,
nice.
we didn't choose these owners, although we love them to bits. Oh, go on, Alan. Icing on the cake. There's Bruno. Oh, Bruno.
Oh, he's so close.
Oh, Bruno. I would have been icing on the cake if he just... Oh, that's so unlucky. Oh, that's brilliant. That's brilliant running from both Alan and Bruno. Oh, he's so unlucky. That would have been so jammy if he scored that. Ah, piss.
Ian McKenna, perfect response. We don't. This is a football stream. Take it to YouTube comments where the other bottom dollars display the political.
Oh, so unlucky. Head up though, Bruno. He'll get another chance at some point. Hopefully.
Maxi could have done better. That's fair. That's fair.
In fairness, Maxi was on a run. He was corner. Come on. Let it go.
No! No! You
Oh.
fuck the Tigers, bro. Fuck me. White Sox 4, Detroit Lions 4.
Oh dear. I thought you were talking about the Newcastle game for a second, and I was shitting it.
No, it's baseball.
You see Julian, and he's like, "Fucking come on!" Who's it? Oh, Campbell. Campbell's coming on for.
I bet Chris Wood would be good at baseball. He's got a big ass frame.
I think that's Moutinho as well. Moutinho as well. I can't really tell. Is Moutinho on? I don't know any Wolves players, so I am very sorry.
T Karma.
Good block, Kraft. Go on, you legend.
Jealous boys. You know, owners like Newcastle owners make people no longer care about football, right?
Oh,
rather have a
you're talking at the wrong club. Talking about the wrong fucking club, my friend.
Tigers.
Because if anything,
Fuck the Detroit Tigers. Hate fucking.
There. Called me twice whilst I'm trying to support my team. See what I told you about a 1-0 win?
Yeah?
Oh, please hold on to this. Please. I'm begging.
I think, to be honest, if I'm honestly assessing the game.
Please don't fuck it up. Please don't fuck it up.
Rip out your intestines.
Come on. Nice name.
I need booze after this match.
Oh, we all do. We all do. I mean, I've got cherry Pepsi right here. Right, I need to have I want right. Bring that comment up, and again, I'm gonna have a serious conversation about this guy because he's getting on my tits. Listen.
Doesn't matter about fucking.
Wherever you're from.
I don't.
You talk about our owners and that, about like human rights and stuff. Yeah, no one's batting an eye at the World Cup in Qatar. People died building. People have died in.
Yep.
People have died building those stadiums, and yet everyone's like, "Oh yeah, let's go," because everyone's blinded by England. No offense to England fans, but they're just blinded by it's coming home, and Italy. Sadly, they're not in it, saying it's coming Rome. Like. I have no problem with any other team supporting whoever they support, but it's the fact that other people come in and like ruin other people's days and go on about like people's backstories.
We're trying to watch a game of football. And
yet all we have are people that are just saying, your owners are fucking weirdos. It's like, honestly, get a grip. Watch a game of football.
Yeah.
You wouldn't say anything about Accrington's. You wouldn't say anything about Accrington Stanley if they got taken over by the Saudis.
Yeah. People just they're just hypocrites. That's all it is. They're just hypocrites.
It's just unfair.
It's just funny because I know that they're just jealous and they're trying to be moral, but none of them will talk about how Leicester's owners have owners with very, very dubious links and ties with some pretty horrible shit going on in Thailand. I'll let you guys do the research on that. But
I heard that. Yeah. How much you pouring there? Cheers. Funny morals. Oh, big deal. Go watch Hannah Montana reruns.
Karma, because it's called football washing.
Just watch Hannah Montana, you little.
T-Karma, you are. T-Karma,
don't watch just T-Karma. Just watch Hannah Montana reruns or the Golden Girls, because quite frankly, you're just too old to understand it. We're legit. James, get that comment out of here. Yeah, James. Let's not talk about that. Table. Oh,
yeah, that's what's rip out your intestines.
Steve.
That's what's funny.
Steve,
He refuses to look at your comment.
Steve.
Yeah.
We're back to the high tides of 14th.
T-Karma's definitely
shit the bed.
Yeah.
Oh, Fabio Silva with a cracker of a shot. Whew. Thank Christ Dubs was there. Oh, great save from Dubs. You seeing that, Steve?
Yeah.
Dubs with it. I think he's slavering. It looks like he's slavering. Don't fuck it up.
Yeah.
Get it away. Just boot it, hoof it, do whatever you must do. 10 minutes to go. Come on. Careful. Ah! Oh. Peace.
Rip out your intestines. Karma probably has an iPhone that 3 kids died making in China. Moral high ground my arse. Exactly.
Yeah.
T-Karma, any technology that you use, the PIF has money in. They have money in Twitter. They have money in Starbucks.
Yeah.
Basically, anything you use in the modern world has connection to something fucked up going on in the world.
Probably even
the clothes you buy.
Probably even your petrol.
Yeah.
Aramco. Big deal. Nobody's batting an eye at these.
Do you have any Nike products? I hope not.
Oh yeah, Nike. Jesus.
Because they obviously, they use slave labor and they pay people in China pennies.
Get some Castor. This is not a sponsorship deal. Although everyone here at Newcastle, I can't get a fucking proper. Everyone here at Newcastle fan TV.
T-Karma. Amazing comeback, guys. You won't admit it.
Oh, we don't care. Go away. Go and twiddle your thumbs in Hannah Montana's basement or whatever. I don't care. I'm watching football. I'm really just ignoring you at this point. Let's just ignore him. He wants attention. Attention-seeking little weirdo.
BL Duff, just ignore that stuff and comment on the game.
Good header away, but it goes straight back to Wolves. Wolves playing the back.
Last thing I'm going to say about the issue, and this is to end it. I'm not talking no more about this. Come on. To participate in the modern Western world, it's going to be...
Get the ball and get it away. The back post. Careful. Kraft, literally put your body into him and absolutely hoof him. Oh, he's just done that with the ball. So thank you. Alan's already on the run.
Fuck the Tigers, dude. Oh my god.
Fuck Tigers. Alan on the run. Alan's still on the run. Alan's still on the run. Oh, he's been brought down. And nothing. It's fine.
Bro.
Fucking hell. Get to them. Get to them. Is that Jamal Lewis? On the subs. I feel like Eddie's going to make a sub in like the last 2 minutes. Eddie will make a sub in the last minute and a half and probably bring Jacob Murphy on or something. That's what all these... Good block. Come on. Just boot it. Good idea, Miggy. Best idea you've had all season. And he's done it again.
Yeah.
Oh, Alan, see if you'd have run about a few inches and caught him off by surprise, you'd have been sure on goal there, mate. 83 minutes. 7 minutes more. Come on. Ignore the noise, cancel culture, making its way to football. Shush.
Exactly.
Let's watch this game. Let's watch this game. Because I am literally going to throw out my entire bed through this window if we don't win.
You'll win the Champions League in 3 years. It's easy. Just buy good players, no soul.
Oh, well, you look at Man City. No one's batting an eye at them.
As they should. Man City, it's funny. It's like football fans don't want other clubs to spend money on good players.
And Man City's still in Newcastle. Oh, Joe Linton's on the ground. Oh, he's just got a cramp. Fabio Silva's being a nice guy. He's like, "Are you okay, my friend?" That is good. My name's Chris Wood, and I'm from New Zealand.
Okay, T Karma, who do you support? You hate all these teams, so why are you even a football fan?
Yeah.
I don't know.
In fairness, looking at that replay, it looks like Wood just gets absolutely wiped out. It's quite funny. Like there's a sniper in the bang. What's the success? Just buy it easy, no soul. Okay, but there's soul in Newcastle every start of the game, so don't know where you're getting your no soul bullshit from.
Has millions of fans.
Marshall off and Ryan Nor.
T Karma. I'm losing.
Sean Longstaff. Bring this lad on. Sean Longstaff's
coming on. You just need to seal the damn game out.
I think.
Yankees have the bases loaded with 1 out. Good. I bet on the Yankees.
Come on, Newcastle. Fucking hold on.
T Karma's a Brighton fan? Oh, that's not surprising.
Oh.
You guys play good football. You should be happier.
Yeah. How does Ryan Fraser and Shar scoring in 2 minutes feel? In the 12th and 14th minute.
You enjoyed it more in Champ League 1. I mean, if you enjoy our league a lot more than that's
who bottled the championship last day of the season and gave the title to us.
Yeah.
I'm coming. Oh. Yes. Stop the play. Got booked. Literally, Fabio's. Oh, it's not. It's Moutinho. Fabio Silva's got something with Bruno, and it's like, are they in love? Oh wait, no, that was Moutinho that did that. No offense, Fabio. You're a Portuguese legend, future champion of Nations League.
And Lorient again. Lorient were trailing Saint-Etienne 2-0. It's now 6-2.
Come on, Newcastle. Come on, Newcastle. Come on, Newcastle.
How the hell do you go 2-0 down within 20 minutes of a game and go on to concede 6 goals?
What's happening with Bruno? Oh, Bruno's coming off. Good game, Bruno. Good game, mate. Give yourself a pat on the back, mister.
Bruno was awesome.
Give him a round of applause. Come on, Steve.
So yes. So T Karma, you don't want Brighton.
He wears a magic cap.
So T Karma, you're a Brighton fan. You don't want Brighton to spend money on players. You can't get everyone on from you.
You're saying nothing about us taking Dan Burn from you.
Yeah, that's true. Why would not at all sour would rather have my club owned by a Brighton fan in League 2? That's your opinion. That's your opinion. Fine.
Joe Linton could have made it 2-0. I don't know why I was on Skulls now. Oh, Christ. Get it away. Get it away. Get it away. Away. Well done, Miggy. Graf. Hoof it. Hoof it to Sunderland.
Dude, I love the Brighton slander. The center of the world's moral philosophy. Heard Gandhi supported Brighton. Stephanie Hill, Brighton is horrible. I've heard Brighton's a pretty it's a pretty wussy city. Got some soft.
You've just offended every Brighton fan.
Oh well.
Oh well. One more minute. Come on. Get it away. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh, thank you, Christ. Oh.
There's something more.
There's feeling, spirit, integrity. Then you're talking to the right team if you're talking about spirit, integrity, and feeling. Literally, every fan had probably a flag in the stand. That's what it looked like at the start of the game. We haven't been at home in ages. Yeah. We haven't been at home in ages. I'm actually going to sit on the floor at this point. I'm sitting on the floor. I'm not popping my head up until right? You wouldn't see Lee or anyone doing this, right? Although Lee, I will love you if you're watching this. I will love you if you sit on the floor. If we play Leicester next weekend, good ball. That goes to Sa. How many injury time? I look like just a little head. How long?
4 minutes added time.
Oh, I might as well just sleep under here. So, what's everyone watching? Please. Steve,
I'm glad to, Karma.
Thank Christ. Fabio Silva just almost scored. I'm literally crying at this, Steve. Like I'm gonna be. I solemnly swear I will cry if we lose this or draw. We've fought so ridiculous. Told you, Jacob Murphy's coming on. Oh, Bruno's fucking magic. He wears the magic cap. Keep it in the air. Just headers. Get it to Dan Bird. Bang.
Nervous.
3 minutes. Come on, Steve. If you see me like that,
go ASM. Go.
How are you ahead of?
91-37.
Oh, you're ahead of me. Go on, Alan.
Mustafa. I don't know the Scottish guy's name. His name's Kieran. But I love the passion.
Oh, like Alan.
I wonder where Brighton will get their oil from when the UK replaces Russian oil with Saudi.
Yeah.
I wonder. So
yeah, they'll disrupt the football match.
Can't use a car anymore. T Karma can't use a car.
2 minutes. I'm gonna try and refresh and get ahead of you, Steve.
Buddy in the blue, you won't survive Champions League.
Where you on?
92, 28.
I'm 93.04. Told you I've got good Wi-Fi. 1 minute, come on. Right, Steve, if you see me doing that means we won. But come on, don't concede last minute. Please. In hell. Every viewer watching, if you have passion, just sit on the floor and just pray for a miracle. 30 seconds. No. Oh, thank Christ. It's a corner. Oh. I wish I was sweating right now because it feels like I am. Oh, Jacob Murphy coming on for 15 seconds. Come on, hurry up. Literally, take this corner and blow the whistle. Alan's coming off. Alan, what a showing this man gave. Steve, give him a clap. Come on, poured his heart and soul into this. Jacob Murphy's just like, come on, guys, come on. Bruno was ready to just lunge out. He's just like, ah! Jesus Christ, Bruno. Oh, Bruno got man of the match. Bruno's man of the match. Fucking deserves it as well. Deserves it. Fucking legend. Good game, Maxi. All right, get this corner. Oh, wait, no, it's goal kick.
John X, was it a good game for NUFC chat? We didn't particularly play that well. We didn't particularly. Neither team really threatened.
Come on. Everyone's trying to enjoy this.
Hold on. Blow the damn whistle. I almost knocked over.
Come on, you fucking magpies. Come on.
Come on, we got this. We got this. Come on.
Come on. We did it. We won. Come on.
That's 4 straight home wins. Yes.
Yes, we're unbeaten at home. Yes, I'll slowly get up. Yeah, Bruno, you.
Castor, this was the Castor Derby and Chris Wood.
Castor Derby. And Chris Wood won it. Come on.
Steve, that's a big sponsor there.
Oh, that's beautiful. No, that puts us. Oh, look at that, Steve. Look at that. Joint umpires for the Brighton.
It's Brighton. No, we're still rough and tough in Brighton.
Oh, Brighton.
All right, Kieran.
Right.
I'm going to remove you for a few minutes.
All right.
I'll get you back on the fan reaction show in a little bit. Liam, we win. 4 straight home wins.
What, sorry?
How do you feel about the win, man? 4 straight wins at home.
It's massive, isn't it?
It is. I think that's relegation fears for the most part. Definitely taking a massive step towards safety.
Yeah.
James asks, Steve, it seems Wood has given you wood. 100%. Good win. It was. We had to dig deep. We got a penalty, but hey, don't matter. You got the win. We got the win. I don't think we played very well, really, in spurts. We did, but Wolves were definitely tricky. To me, I think if you're looking at this game, I think Wolves good defensively, yeah, but they offered nothing in attack.
Yeah.
They offered absolutely nothing. And they're missing Raul Jimenez, so that's obviously going to be a huge part of their game. No focal point, really. I don't know. What do you make of the win? Do you feel we deserved it, or do you think a draw was?
I think we definitely deserved it. I think we dominated the game. We dominated the game all the way through.
Yeah. 3 points off of ninth now we are. Huh? That's true. We're at, I think Crystal Palace is in 10th with 37. I don't know. Let's look at the table real quick. Do you know if we're doing scoring the players, by the way, Liam?
Yeah, we are. We're doing everything. Well, I'm not doing fan reaction but you were doing scoring the players.
We are?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, first we'll start with this, the in post-game insights, and let me just get to it. All right. Post-match, Newcastle have won each of their last 4 Premier League games at St. James Park, as many as they'd managed across the previous 24. This is the Magpies' best run since a 5-match win streak at home between January and March 2019 under Rafa Benitez. Wolves have conceded more goals from the penalty spot than any other side since the start of the season. Leeds have 13, shipping 7 such strikes in both 2021 and 2021-22. So that's and that's one of the other weaknesses in the side, that they can be ill-disciplined in the box.
Yeah, 34 points at the moment, level with Brighton.
Yeah,
played the weekend.
Following Newcastle's 1-0 win over Wolves this evening, one of these sides has managed to keep a clean sheet in this Premier League fixture for the very first time. Both sides netting in each of the first 13 beforehand. Wow.
The highest we could actually get 9th, but I don't think we'll get 8th because it's like a 12-point gap between 9th and 8th. So.
We would have to be winning we'd have to be winning, pretty much all of them. But yeah. Hey, Keith Moore, you're right. Tommy gun time, baby. We going Wolves hunting today. Chris Wood, baby.
Remember to like the video if you haven't already. Do you want to start, Steve?
Mm.
Don't know. He's gone.
I feel like I just died.
Do you want to start with Martin Dubravka?
Yeah. Yeah, I'll start with Dubravka. Actually, I'm gonna play a video real quick just because I gotta take a bathroom break. But we'll be back in about 2 minutes, and I have a surprise.
There's a massive stigma around depression with men. I think so many grow up, especially in the northeast of England, feeling like they can't speak, feeling they can't tell anyone, and then obviously it gets too late and they take their own lives. So it's anything we can do to sort of just get the stigma off it and just let people know that it's okay to talk. If you have a problem, just tell your mate, tell a relative, anyone.
Be a game changer. What I absolutely love is that Newcastle and Sunderland have both come together for this campaign. So it's putting all differences aside to try and raise the awareness of mental health, men's mental health, but mental health in general. So yeah, it's a fantastic cause. Thank you for having us down, Lee. And yeah, cheers.
So I'm really proud that we can come together as two separate foundations and do something together and show that mental health really has no colours. It's a case of men getting together and talking, and that's what we're all doing now. We've all come in after the games just have a chat, see how we're all getting on, checking in and just pushing the campaign. I think it's fantastic. I think getting everyone together and showing that we can get on, and the campaign's bringing people together is just a fantastic idea, and this was a really good day out for everyone.
Brilliant, really. I think you've got to do it. You've got to raise awareness because, like you said, I think it's one of the biggest killers in men is suicide, and the more people talk about it, the more people probably get better and don't kill themselves. So it's always something that needs to be brought up. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's that important that the royal family's talking about it now. Do you know what I mean? And they wouldn't talk about it if something wasn't major.
We don't ask for money. What we do is we ask to reach out if you are struggling. We don't care who you are, whether you're a 13-year-old lad all the way up to your 8-year-old. If you're struggling, there's links in the description. Please use them. Maybe you don't want to speak out. Maybe you just want to look at it and browse over it and have a think about it. Have a look. It will help you. That's what we're here today for, to raise the awareness.
Like, this is more for brand awareness. Now we'll try and do and maybe raise some money. But we've done like the walks from the stadium like to St James's. I wouldn't mind doing that again. I think that was pretty good. You could do a couple of podcasts as well. So, but if anybody, like any of the members or anybody that watches the channel regularly, want to come out and help along, by all means, just let us know. You've got Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, the website. You know, there's so many different ways you can contact us.
I did a lot of running. It's the first time I've kicked the ball in about a year and a half, so I'm happy with my performance. Laid on the assist for the winning goal. I'm not sure that's been mentioned by anyone yet. I think someone. You wore GoPro as well, didn't you? I did for the first half. Until I couldn't breathe on it. Hopefully the footage comes out all right. I haven't checked it yet, but I showed me man of the match performance in the middle, sweeping up. But I thought attacking defensively, I thought I was all right.
And that was our video about mental health and the Be a Game Changer program. I was going to run to the mailbox because I thought that thought another Newcastle shirt came in the mail, the special edition Castor one that I bought from eBay, but it didn't. So that my neighbors were probably looking outside being like, why is he not even wearing shoes that freaking drunk idiot looking for his shirt. So yeah, we'll get Kieran in because I want to get his opinions too about scoring the players. I'll start with Dubravka.
Do you want me to do Dubravka or?
Yeah, why not? I mean, not a 1 out of 10.
Oh.
Yeah, sure. You could start out, Kieran. What would you give Dubravka?
Absolute cracker of a game he played.
Yeah.
Did amazing to keep the clean sheet.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I want to be optimistic and give him a 9 out of 10 because what a game he had. Yeah. He had a cracking game.
Dubravka, yeah.
That's slightly too high. Like,
nah, come on. He gave us a clean sheet from conceding 5. At least give him some credit.
Yeah, but Wolves didn't do anything. I thought Wolves were poor.
True,
I give Dubravka a 7.
No,
but 9. Whatever.
I mean,
It's all.
Give the guy some slack. Come on.
So if
Anyway,
he's
next
getting
up.
a 9, then everyone else is getting 10s, right?
Yeah.
Set a high.
Chris Wood gets 11. Chris Wood gets 11.
We'll get to Wood in a bit, but and then we'll do Liam, Emil Kraft. What are you gonna give him?
I think he played quite well. It's hard going when you've put Dubravka at a 9. So I would probably go a 7 for Chris Wood. Not Chris Wood. Emil Kraft. Sorry.
All this Wood talk.
I think he was advancing forward. I think we'll get out of him what we paid for him, and I think he didn't really put a foot wrong in that game, and I think he had a really solid performance.
Agreed.
I don't think many would disagree.
Yeah. Yeah, 7 out of 10 sounds about right. I'll take Fabian Schär.
Schär. What a guy.
I think he did all right. He had some good passing. Was defensively good. He didn't put a foot wrong. Doomblog says Kraft really impressed me today, and I don't say that often. Yeah, fair. I thought he did all right for
He's
himself.
getting Trippier without tattoos.
Yeah.
Wouldn't go that far.
Hardly. Wolves were poor, but that was mostly because Big Joe and Bruno were both great. Yeah.
Yeah.
Some of our play looked very promising. Bruno's at a different level. I watched
It was so unlucky for Bruno not to score that.
Restifa, do you have a favorite football shirt, Steve? LOL. I don't know. That's a tough question. I'd have to think about that.
I have a very old Newcastle top if you would like me to dig it out.
Yeah, what is it?
If I can find it. It is... It's when we were back with Adidas.
I have a few, actually.
Look at that.
Liam, any thoughts about... Oh, yeah. Is that from, like,
very old.
2002?
It's... I think so.
Nice, because this is 03.
I'm going to stick this on. I'm sticking this on.
Liam, what do you think of Schär?
I think he had a good game. I think he it's good to have him in the team when he's playing well because he does bring the ball forward quite a lot. There was a few misplaced passes, but you probably are going to expect that over the course of the game. So I think the back line all played really well, and I think obviously there wasn't too much of a attacking threat from Wolves really. And you could even argue that the whole back line could get an 8, including Emil Kraft.
Yeah. Agreed. I'll take Dan Burn, not a 0. I'll give Dan Burn. I thought Dan Burn was just as good as Fabian Schär. I would say probably 7 out of 10. I just, it's hard to grade these guys because I really don't. I'm trying to remember even the Dubravka save. I know he had to make one, but
yeah,
I thought Dan Burn was solid whenever. I think he was trying to push up a little bit more. It seemed like trying to push for that goal. So he played his part in that. I don't know.
I feel 7's too harsh, and I feel like 8's too much. Do you know what I mean? With the defense, because they didn't really have to do a lot, but they did play the part. And they did, like, I think I remember seeing Dan being like top left-hand corner at one point.
Right. What's up, Sonny, by the way?
Oh, I'd give him a 7.5.
7.5. It was a huge improvement. It was a huge improvement on past 3. Very, very big.
Yeah, definitely. It's just a shame because he turns off for a split second and we're punished. It's so unfair.
Yeah. He was back.
He actually enjoys playing for us.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. I'll give Liam. You'll take Matt Target or no? Because I did Dan Bray. You get Target, right?
Is it me? Matt Target.
Yeah. What do you?
Like it's pretty much just the same. Everything we've said previously. Do you know what I mean? I think he was getting forward well. I think he played well. So I think another 7 out of 10.
100%. Again, Wolves didn't really trouble us that much.
Yeah.
I think I remember early in the first half, Dan Burn was really looking for Target on the left, and he did an all right job progressing. But yeah, no errors. Nothing that I can really – nothing outstanding, but played his part. So, 7 out of 10. What do you think, Kieran, of Target?
Target was amazing today.
Yeah.
He did very well. And I hope he continues it because I want him on permanent. I was a bit skeptical when he first came in, but I want him permanent.
Yeah. I thought he – yeah.
Also, in other news, I've just looked at the table.
Yeah.
If we were to somehow, by some ungodly, holy way, we beat Leicester, we'd go 11th.
Yep.
But we'd have to score 8 goals to go above them.
Or they concede 8.
Yeah, that's yeah. If
and you hear the rumble, the Geordies are coming. Fuck
rumbling. Yeah. Come on, boy.
We'll move on to midfield, and you've got Bruno.
Bruno. Brazilian Magic Man. He was incredible today. Definitely deserves man of the match. Yeah. I don't have any shirt that has any of them on the back.
What would you give him out of 10?
I want to give him a 9 as well because I gave Dubravka a 9. But I'll give him an 8.5. Because he was very good.
Okay, based off these, I can't have Dubravka getting a 9 and Guimaraes.
Yeah,
Dubravka was a 7. Dubravka was a 7. Whole back line was a 7.
Your scores are nearly as bad as Steve's and Brandon's combined.
Yeah.
Well, what would you give Bruno, Liam?
9.
Let's go with 9.
Yeah, just give him 9 and give Dubs 8.5.
You've already said the scores now.
Ah.
Well, we're changing. All right, you know what? Real quick. Dubravka, 7. Millcraft, 7. Shar, 7.
7.
Dan Burn, 7.
7.
Target, 7. Guimaraes, 9. Not wrong. No, Guimaraes was excellent tonight. I feel like every single part of the attack, it started from him, and that's what he's been doing for us, and what he did with Lyon. He starts the attacks. Felt he had a great first touch tonight. He had some great vision and just little dribbles and hesitations that shifted defenders on him. I thought he was awesome. I really did.
Yeah, he nearly scored as well.
Dude.
Nearly scored, yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So unlucky not to score that.
He was all over the place, wasn't he? He wasn't just the attacking player. He was also getting stuck in at the end, and you've seen clips of him when he was trying to jeer on the crowd. Do you know what I mean? So,
100%. Liam, I'll give you Joe Linton.
I'd rather have Miggy.
Okay, all right. I'll have
Joe Linton.
I'll do Joe. Yeah, I think an 8 out of 10. He was pretty solid tonight. I don't think he was as great as Guimaraes, but he played his part. Was defensively pretty solid. Had some nice moments of passing. It was an improvement, and that's what I needed to see from Joe Linton the past few games, because some of the ball retention in the past few games from him has been poor. So
Yeah.
I thought it was improved tonight against a weak Wolves midfield, to be honest.
You know what's good about this? It's
Yeah.
our first win against a top 10 team.
This year, yeah.
Yep. So
Crazy, isn't it?
let's take that.
Yeah.
We've beaten teams in the bottom 10, left, right, and centre, but still.
Yeah.
Let's make it 2 against Leicester tomorrow. Well, next week.
I hope so. What do you guys think of Joe Linton, though?
Absolute baller.
I think he's improving. He's starting to become a lot more aggressive. I think there is still a few areas you could improve. And when he does get into the box, he does seem to his head does seem to go. But overall, he's massively improved. Do you know what I mean? So I would agree. He done a lot of the dirty work today. So unless you really watch him, you wouldn't have. You would think that he'd done out.
Yeah, exactly. Paul Newsom, Bruno in and out of possession was outstanding. It's not easy for new players to cope with the physical side tonight. He did absolutely. He used his body and dribbling to his advantage.
I don't think he was very happy being subbed off, but he put in an entire shift, and I wouldn't be surprised if he was knackered.
Yeah,
he'll go home today and just collapse on the seat. Just Bruno. Yeah, he got subbed off for.
Well, I think he knew.
Longstaff.
Yeah, and he's just like, hey.
Next up is who we got. Shelby. What do we got for Shelby?
Voldemort.
Kieran,
I'll give you Shelby because Liam wants to take Miggy.
I just realised that Miggy was an attacker, not in midfield, so I probably could have took him.
That's all right. Well, this is the last of midfield 3, so we'll move on to the front line anyways. But what would you give John Joe Shelby out of 10? I didn't notice it, to be honest. Not in a good or bad way.
I'll give John Joe a 7.
Yeah.
He definitely understood the game and took it with the flow. And the way he set up the free kicks is actually really good because the commentator pointed it out. They're going to try. Like my Longstaff. No. Why did I say Longstaff? Matt Target and John Joe. The commentators were like, "Now Newcastle are going to try and confuse Wolves to see who will take the free kick, and that's what we need.
Yeah.
Confusion."
Yeah, exactly. You always want to leave your opposition guessing.
Because if you saw us when we were still 0-0, you see him here and Target's here. He runs up to the ball but stops and backs up, and then Target takes it.
Yeah,
that's what we need. We need more of that. And he put in a shift today. 100%. So yeah, 7 out of 10 for him.
Agreed. Liam, what do you think about John Joe?
I think he played his part. Do you know what I mean? He was dropping off a lot more. Do you know what I mean? He was like the deep line midfielder out of the three of them. Do you know what I mean? He was letting Joe Linton press and Bruno go forward a lot. So 7 or 8. I don't think 7's too harsh, but I would say 7 between 7 and 8. So I would agree with that score really.
Yeah, same here. And then Liam, I'll give you Miggy.
Yeah, obviously he came on for Ryan Fraser after 15 minutes, roughly.
Unlucky to Ryan. Hopefully it's not too serious.
Yeah.
So I don't think we can really score Ryan Fraser, but I think Miggy I would say it's probably one of his better games for Newcastle United. He done his graft as normal, but then he also, there was a couple of times he put a couple of good balls and he got ASM in a couple of times. He seemed a lot more attacking intent, but obviously he still trapped back. So I think we're going to give him an A today.
Would you say he's the weakest out of the front three?
It would be a bit harsh on him, but
it is very harsh. But I would say out of ASM, Wood, and Miggy, he is the weakest out of the front three. But if he keeps playing like this, if he keeps doing what he's doing, like what he's done in that game, I think he could even. It would be an interesting battle between him and Ryan Fraser.
Yeah.
Because it's clear that he's Ryan Fraser's like fit if he comes off injured, if that makes sense. I mean, he's instant replacement. So
yeah. What's up, Andy?
Oh, lads.
Hi, Andy.
So what would you give him, Liam?
Good result.
I said an 8. Yeah.
8.
Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough. So Miggy with an 8. Oh, Andy, come back in here. Andy.
Yeah, Andy, where are you going?
Did you drop out on accident, or is that? That's all right.
No, probably
my
Miggy
Miggy did. That's
Miggy did a job.
Think of yeah.
He affected the game going forward, and he worked hard. It was good to see Fraser go off, but I think Miggy deserves an 8. Like whoever's just given him an 8 there.
Liam.
Yeah, that was me.
Well done, Liam. I think he deserved an 8. Yeah, he did well.
And while we're on it, Fraser only played 15, so we'll give him an NA. Nothing really happened in the first 15 minutes. We were pressing a bit, but nothing too serious. Moving on to I'll give you Chris Wood, Andy. I'll give you Chris Wood.
Well, if you're going to give Dubravka a 9, I mean...
No, that's scrap. That's scrap. 7.
That's scrap. No, is it right? Sorry, I must have missed that. I'd give him an 8.5 simply because he was under a lot of pressure taking that penalty. I think if he'd missed that penalty, a lot of people are calling for him to come out the team. So he'll have known that as well, taking that penalty. So yeah, 8.5. In the second half, he was a different player.
Yeah. I think even his offside goal was very well taken because obviously I think he was on the deck, wasn't he? So he just managed to get a touch of it. And I think the build up to that goal was very good. The flick from Almiron and then the ball across from Bruno. Do you know what I mean? But obviously he won that. You got to remember he won that penalty as well. Like I don't think he would have got. So
yeah, he's. I mean, I totally agree with me. Like the first half, I was with a lot of commenters thinking, do we really stick with him in the second half? But I thought he was a different player, and I think a lot of that is.
Who would you have brought on instead of Wood?
Dwight Gale.
It's going to be unpopular, but I would have taken him off, and I would have put Sean Longstaff on, and I would have put Joe Linton up top and put Bruno in a 10. Because Bruno was affecting the game in the final third.
Yeah.
So he seemed to be linking up well with Joe Linton, so I thought, well, why not try it further at the pitch? That's all I was thinking.
Right.
But we would have lost our focal point at that point a little bit, I think. But I just thought, well, why not?
I can see where you're coming from that. But I feel like considering Eddie's developed Joe so much to be a box-to-box midfielder, he would try something if it was like the last 5 to 10 minutes. Like just change the formation, put him up front or something. And
The only reason I suggested is because we were linking up the play really well until the last pass. You know, there was periods in the game where we were knocking the ball about quite well. But it was just Wood was never getting involved in the build-up play other than the first instance of winning the ball, laying it off, and then would play well. But he was never getting involved again. That's the only reason I thought.
I think it's because you've got ASM and Miggy on one side, like obviously on the wings, and obviously he's a lot slower than them. So I think once he passes that ball off, it's probably hard for him to catch up.
Yeah.
Tony Dalton, one of the young lads instead of Wood. I think if Wood missed that penalty, maybe Eddie Howe would have considered Dylan Stevenson possibly.
Well,
What position does Lucas the ball play?
Yeah, midfield. Yeah,
no, midfield.
Yeah,
it would have been interesting to see like a youngster being brought on. See how that goes.
I think we might see that actually happening in the next few games now that really we're going to be having a little bit less pressure of looking over our shoulder in the league. You know, if we're still in a game against Leicester the last 20 minutes, he might chuck Dylan Stevenson or something on because the risk factor isn't as high as what it is now. We've won this game, which is really the game that, I mean, we should pick up more points at the end of the season, but let's say we're doing worst case scenario, it might still be enough to keep up in the league. So the shackles are off Eddie a little bit to say, look, you don't have to, when we go for corners, hold this many players back or whatever, just try and enjoy yourselves a little bit more and look up the league. So we'll see.
Yeah. Moving on, I'll take ASM.
Is he a brother to Binacle? We don't know. Are you official?
If I had to rate ASM, I'd say 7.5.
That's understandable.
I liked a bit more of what I saw.
That score's far too low. 7.5.
What do you think he was? 8, 9,
8?
I give him an
11.
8.
Change it up to
Well,
point.
no, you shouldn't change your score just purely because of me and what Andy has done. It's your score. So we're just saying
200.
We're just saying that you're wrong. Do you know what I mean?
No, hear me out here.
I didn't think he was like excellent, but it was much improved on we gave him like a 0 on Sunday. So
it won in the last 2 minutes. He ran up the pitch by himself and dribbled past 3 or 4 players, and that relieved the pressure. Do you know what I mean? It's not all about scoring and assisting. It's about trying to get the team at the field.
No, he did. He did a good job, but there were still times where I just wanted a bit more. But it was still so much better than Sunday. It was so much better.
Do you not feel like you've got that much high expectations that you're not putting on the same players like Chris Wood or Miggy, that you're not expecting them to do so much, so when they do a good thing you give them a high score, but when ESM does a similar thing you rate them lower?
Yeah,
I just kind of rate. I rate what I saw. I mean, I didn't think that Miggy was an 8 personally. I thought he's more of like a 7. But to be honest, the numbers thing to me, did ASM have a good game? Yeah. Did anyone really have a bad game for us? No.
I was so unlucky for Wood not to score that. The chance before the penalty, Alan gets in an amazing position and even looks way before anyone's there, and he just lays it off because he's thinking, okay, if Wood gets on the end of this, everyone's going to have Wood.
I think we're seeing a bit of everything from ASM tonight. We're seeing the things that we've been worried about a little bit, but we've seen him a little bit more mindful of passing out wide. I mean, he got the ball in the 60th minute, dinked in the middle of the pitch and went to play a ball out wide and it went out for a goal kick, and you're thinking, oh God, here we go.
Yeah.
But then the next 5 minutes, he probably had his best 5 minutes of the whole match. It's as if he got annoyed at himself, and that's good to see. But we're still having the issues where Chris Wood's having to fill in for him.
Yeah, exactly.
Eddie Howe's actually said that in his press conference at the end of the match.
Yeah.
So,
what was that, Andy?
I didn't catch his interview because I was taking my drinking that through. I've got another drink, so.
Andy, what did Eddie Howe say? Sorry.
He said more or less praising Chris Wood for taking his penalty and saying that he worked hard for the team, filling in on left side midfield for ASM at times.
Yeah, that's
what he said. Not saying that obviously ASM wasn't tracking back, but what he's saying is times when ASM's lost the ball and shoved his arms up in the air and stood still, Chris Woods went to the left side of the pitch.
Yeah. But I think even the commentator mentioned that, even because obviously ASM's quick at getting forward, but they've sort of built the formation around that he's not as quick getting back. Do you know what I mean? So it's probably that sort of thing as well.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you realise, but sometimes there would be two on the left-hand side, like with the fullback, and then ASM would just be waiting just in case we're broke. Do you know what I mean? So, but I think the build-up play between Chris Wood and ASM is getting a lot better.
It is.
We've seen it a bit there.
Yeah, but what I think needs to happen from ASM is he needs to put the ball in the box a lot more or a lot earlier for Chris Wood. Obviously, him and Callum Wilson have got a different relationship because obviously they're both quite quick and they both can break. So
I think it's a good thing, Liam, mate, that we can criticise his balls in the box today because it means he actually did it.
Yeah.
You know, he put a cross in and it went out and beat everybody, but he was looking. That's what we've been wanting.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's all about the attitude has been my thing, and at least just getting in. Like, don't give up. Don't be throwing fits and stuff. Just keep your head in the game. That's all I ask for. Which isn't much. You're a pro footballer, but yeah.
Yeah.
Jacob Murphy and Longstaff, obviously, it was like an 89.
Jacob Murphy was on for 15 seconds.
So Murphy and Longstaff both NAs, and I'll give Liam out of 10 for the manager.
8. That's 4. He's set up really well. We have struggled recently against 3 at the back, but it seemed to work. Do you know what I mean? I don't think Wolves were that impressive. I don't think they had much of a goal threat. Maybe it would have been different if Jimenez was playing, but yeah, an 8 from me.
Yeah.
Good score.
Yeah. ASM helped spring the break that caused the penalty or the nice pass. He did some good things and made some mistakes. Yeah, that's a fair valuation.
His flick makes the goal. Joe Linton's obviously assisted the penalty, but Joe Linton doesn't get away unless ASM's thinking quickly and flicks the ball to him. So, yeah, that's what we all expect. That, you know, when you're saying you don't give certain players credit for doing certain things, that's what you expect from ASM because you see it, you know, in tight areas. So in an area where it's going to make a difference, sometimes where he's been lacking, and he played that one and it ripped them in half. Really, it broke the lines.
Yeah.
V for Vendetta. It's bordering on being ultra harsh. Are you expecting him to work miracles every time he gets the ball? Toxic attitude. I don't think I have a toxic attitude just because I gave a guy 7.5 and Andy and everyone else think he was like 8 or 8.5. If I was being ultra harsh, I'd say it's a 2. That's ultra harsh. I gave him a 7.5.
You'd have been cancelled on Twitter, Steve, if you said 2.
No, it's not that. I don't have a toxic attitude. I thought he performed like a 7.5, and that's much better than a 0 the last time.
It's been better since what he's been.
Yeah, exactly. I love the fact that he got crosses into the box. To me,
more rounded performance.
Yeah.
Sorry, Steve. More rounded performance, mate. He was. You could tell he was mindful that he needs to do other things.
Yeah. 100%. But back on Eddie Howe, since someone distracted me, the freaking comment. What did you think of Eddie Howe, Kieran? I thought that Eddie Howe did excellent for this. I thought he neutralized Wolves completely, but then again, I don't know where the attacking ambition was from Wolves.
I like how he's changed how we're like playing now, and he's continuing to like keep them in the mentality like, don't give up. We're still fighting to stay here next season, and whether you're with us next season or not, give it the best you can.
Yeah,
just go. Just try your best. Just have fun, and
you can tell this the mentality. Let's go and win a game rather than stay in a game.
Yeah, because you look at Eddie.
Stats, by the way, look at these stats. They had more possession than us, and nearly got 200 more passes. They nearly passed 200 times more than us, but they only had 5 shots and 2 on target. That's crazy. We neutralized them.
12 shots. It's going to be weird.
Can I just say, Steve?
Yeah.
It was good to see after conceding 5, the back 4 have a get a clean sheet.
Game.
100%.
We have a better game.
It's
Especially
it's
with the
good that
Brusca as well.
Eddie stuck with them, because had Lascelles came in today, I don't think a lot of people would have went, okay, that's a surprise. They would have went, might not what they wanted, but if he had come in, you wouldn't argue it. So it was really, really good to see them two get I say them two, the back five and the rest of the team get a clean sheet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 100%. I'm going to, let's see. So we done scoring the players. So we'll do a fan reaction show. Let me see how I could start this off, and I'll go back to this about we've won 4 straight Premier League home games. How does that feel, guys? I haven't seen it. I don't even remember when we under Rafa that much, because I was just getting into football big time in Newcastle. We've been dominant at home. We've been winning.
I've enjoyed watching us win more. I was at the very first win of the season for us at home at Burnley.
Yeah,
we were jumping up and down like there was no tomorrow.
Yeah,
we were so happy in that moment, and Eddie's definitely changed. What we thought was going to be hopeless, and we were all going down at the start of the season. Because quite frankly, the start of the season, how we scored really early on against West Ham, we were so unlucky to lose that game, because we just broke down after they scored some. I think it was a penalty for the third goal, because we lost 4-2. We all just crumbled after that point and just gave up, and then scored again. And
they won 4-2 or 3-1.
West Ham won 4-2 opening day.
Oh yeah, Spurs beat us 3-1 at home, right?
No, that was 3-2 because Eric Dyer last minute own goal.
Right.
I think the biggest factor for me has been the atmosphere, which has ultimately come down to the fans. The fans are going to the games, war flags with all the, all the hard work they're putting in, and that atmosphere. You're watching it on the, unfortunately I can't get the games at the minute, but honestly, watching it on the telly at the minute is they're going back 15 years, 16 years to the days where St James's Park had an atmosphere, and that's sometimes gets an extra 5% out of the players. And if you judge the decibels, I guarantee it was louder now than what it was in the Mike Ashley. And proof is in the pudding, we're getting results. So I'd just like to personally say to every single one of them at War Flags and all the fans that go, well done, because you're affecting the team.
Yeah. 100%. And the other great thing about this is that it's another clean sheet win at home. I mean, 2 out of the past 4 wins, we had the 3-1 win against Everton, 2-1 against Brighton. In both of those, in all 4 of our home wins lately, the other teams have looked bang average.
SJP, wait, bring that comment back up. I was going to read it.
Yeah, Ronald said that SJP was a fortress under Rafa.
Yeah, it was.
It's about getting that connection, isn't it? Eddie Howe's getting that connection with the fans. Not the new owners coming in has had a great, is a massive factor as well, and they're connecting well with the fans as well. But still people in times are getting harder and harder and harder to be able to afford to go to games and buy a pint in the ground, and people are still doing it in the throws. Even if 5-1 down at Spurs were away, I could hear the away fans.
Yeah.
I'd be like, I've got to drive back. They're still there. Hats off to them.
100%. No, we've fallen back in love with our club again, because we have people that want to be at the club, and
literally, you saw us when we were under Bruce. The entire stadium was just quiet when it was just about to start, because we knew there was going to be a high chance that we were going to lose. Now considering we're under Eddie, there's the chance that this is because this all started when we drew with Man United. We hit the ground running. We kept going as fast as we could, and we ended up going all the way to Chelsea. unbeaten, and that's the first time in a long, long time that I've actually said we're definitely a changed club.
Yeah.
And the only thing I can say, and I hope I can speak for all Newcastle fans, is just thank you, Eddie. Like,
Yeah.
you've helped us so much. Everyone was skeptical at you at first because, like, obviously with Bournemouth, you did a cracking job helping Bournemouth out, and right now you're helping us out. And all we can say is thank you. I know you're probably not going to watch this, Eddie, but I'm just leaving this message.
No, I was a bit skeptical too, but like any player transfer, like any owner brought into a club, like any manager, player, sporting director, it's always a risk.
Yeah.
I just felt that with Eddie Howe. I like the way he plays. I like the way he speaks. He's an intelligent guy. He knows how to set up a team, and the results are going pretty damn well. I mean, yeah, we've lost 3 out of our past 4 have been losses, but at win, you know, 4 straight home wins.
You know what I enjoyed seeing today, mate, was Bruno came in. It's his first home start, and there was a few times in the first half the ball went into him. He played it sideways, and then the ball went backwards when he wanted either it back or going forward, and he was having a go at the rest of the midfield, saying, "What are you playing it back for?" You can tell Eddie's bought, whether Eddie Howe's been in charge of buying Bruno Guimaraes, we don't know. But you can see the philosophy Eddie's given to the players. Bruno's bought in, went, right, when I've received the ball, I play it, we'll go.
Yeah.
Every time the ball went backwards, he was always, how are you, man? Get the ball forward, don't go back again. And if we can bring in a few more players that are on the same wavelength as him, we will be in the top half next season.
100%.
I feel like if we look at aiming for Europe, I feel like Conference League would be a start.
Yeah.
I don't mind being in the Conference League. Yes, it's a B-Tech Europa League, but it's still Europe at the end of the day.
I want to become the first club to win Europa Conference League, Europa League, and Champions League, and see it
If you think about it, next season it'll officially mark 10 years without Europe.
Yeah,
because the last European session we had was Europa League.
Benfica.
In 2012-13. And
but do you want to finish 8th and then have to? I don't know. I think I'd take Europe, but I'm just thinking, do you not want 2 seasons of rebuilding for the Premier League to go for actual Europe rather than having that added problem on the squad? But hey, we've got the money to buy the players, so if we're in Europe, then you can attract them. That's the difference, isn't it?
I feel like
we used to think this because Mike Ashley wouldn't want to go out and buy another squad player to cope with that problem. Yeah. These will.
I feel like one thing
also that he couldn't in Europe, he wasn't allowed to show off Sports Direct.
Yeah,
that as well. Yeah,
he'd take down the sign.
I feel like if we are going to try and upgrade next year, which we're no doubt going to upgrade, because if we stay up, which is looking more likely that we're going to stay up, do what everyone's saying and just bring Lucas Paqueta and have a midfield of just 3 Brazilians, like Bruno, Lucas, and Joe. Like, those 3 working together, Brazilian masterclass. I'm telling you right now, you can clip this, Lee, or whoever runs the channel. You can clip this, and a year from now, you can say that we'll be in top 10. You can clip this and say it, and if if we're not in top 10 by next season, I'll eat my shoe.
Bro, I'm telling you right now.
I hope you've recorded that, because if we don't, I want to see him eat his shoe.
That would be cool. To be fair, Kieran, that's a great shout for Paqueta. I mean, I watch Leon regularly, and
he scored regularly for Leon.
Yeah,
like he was unlucky in the Europa League against West Ham just recently.
Did you watch that game?
I watched like 20 to 30 minutes of it. I had to go midway through, but it was a good game.
I watched the full game.
Just watching Lucas move.
He gets stuck in. He's got a good left foot.
Yeah.
But I'll be honest, I think I'd rather go for a striker before I go for a midfielder.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Although, yeah.
Because he's going to cost some dough, mate. He's going to cost 40, maybe a bit more.
Yeah.
Depends if Leon finish. Depends if they finish in Europe or not. If they win the Europa League, they're in the Champions League.
Yeah.
But
he's mates here, isn't he? So, you got that.
Yeah, no, Paqueta would be perfect in a 4-3-3 as an attacking mid and have a really good striker behind. That'd be.
Can I just add, this is a joke. If you want another Brazilian, go and get Fred.
Yeah. Fred Linton or something.
It was a joke, can I just add?
Yeah.
Fred is shit, to be honest. I don't think he's very good. I just want one season where we don't worry about relegation. Do you think next year is going to be that year where forever, whoever knows how long, that we won't have to worry about relegation?
I mean, the owners did say we're going to try and replicate what Man City did and just build it over 5 years. And first year's going not bad, but we'll go from there.
Yeah.
And if we make, I feel like next season, if we even make top 10, it'll be like 10, it'll be between 10th and 7th or 6th. If we're aiming for top 10.
Sorry, go on.
Next season, between 6 and 10. If we're aiming for the top for the first season.
I think the next run is against teams that what we're aiming for. With Wolves 8th, Leicester who are 10th, 11th.
Yeah.
And then we've got.
Let's just start next season. Let's just do what West Ham did last year. Just start winning constantly. If we make Europa League next season, I'll be happy as hell.
I think that we're going to be looking at a squad in the next 3 games and going, right, what is the difference between us and them?
Yeah.
And then improving on that. We know we need a striker, but in midfield and wingers, I fully expect us to finish in the top 10 next season.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see.
Even if we get 11th, even if we get 11th, I'll still be happy.
As long as we don't have to worry about relegation.
I have to eat my shoe.
There's going to be too many players that we're on the table for financially that we're going to be able to improve.
100%. But yeah, what else can we touch upon?
Steve, I'm gonna hop off. Thanks for having me for a second half.
No problem. Take care, Kieran.
Oh, I'm gonna sleep well tonight.
Fuck yeah, man.
Remember the stew moment.
First time in ages.
See you,
Only
Kieran.
feels like yesterday that we won it against Brighton. But yeah, thanks for having me on, boys.
No problem.
Steve,
Take
can
care,
you remove
man.
me? Can you just
take care, Kieran, lad? You got me through with 2 minutes, mate. So I've got to go and check on the Ben. So
that's all right. But yeah, what can I ask you? Real quick question. Your man match was Guimaraes?
Bruno all day, yeah. But I'd say for me the unsung hero in a sense was Miggy.
Yeah.
Not because of like you're saying he's rating out like that, but he's had a few sub appearances, not affected games for a while. There's all the reports of him leaving in the summer, etc., etc. It would have been very easy for him to put his head down and not really get interested tonight. And I thought he always puts a shift in, but he put a shift in and he affected the game going forward. So a little bit of an unsung hero I'd give to Miggy, simply because when he come on, you were thinking we're going to lose something. Kia praise are going off, but no, we didn't. I thought he had a good game. Hats off to him. Little man, big character.
Yeah, no, I love the way he plays, and I said in the stream, I think he's got the technical quality. We've seen in moments this year where he's got a good, he's got a good peg on him, where he's got some nice dribbles. That for the offside goal is an excellent assist and vision. Check your shoulder and just go, and And Bruno was right there. It wasn't too short. It wasn't too long. Just right place, right time.
Just a shame it was a toenail offside, wasn't it?
Yeah. But I think if Miggy, I hope he uses this as a, I hope that he uses this as a springboard to be like, yo, I got this. I can be in a team and play 90 minutes and make a difference.
Maybe required because if Fraser's out, mate, he's probably going to be the next person to play right.
Murphy is not the answer for me.
So, I mean, I quite like the fact that Murphy's a Geordie. Obviously, that means that you think with that little bit more than you do that. But I mean, when you look at it over the course of the season, he's probably contributed to more goals and assists than Miggy. I don't think Miggy's got a goal or assist this season. So, as much as people say, "Oh well, I'm not rating Murphy," not only that, Murphy should have won the game against Watford forward when he tried to dink the goalkeeper and ended up looking like probably something I would do on the football pitch and fall over. But you know, I just think that performance proves that he should be the person that's picked if Fraser's not fit. He proved the point tonight.
Oh, I agree. Yeah, Miggy unsung hero. Good point. So yeah, excellent win tonight, it must be said. And thanks everyone for watching. We got 110 people still watching right now, and one person on Twitch. So shout out that. At one point we had like 200 people watching, so that's good stuff. So thanks everyone.
Have you got anybody wanting to come in?
No, actually, no. It must be
people.
Huh?
Get on. Where?
I know, right?
If an idiot like me can do it, anyone can do it. Just say what you feel.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm going to let you go on that march and give someone an opportunity. Take care, mate.
If anyone takes it, like Chris
lads.
Wood. Like
guys,
Chris Wood.
Ladies, whatever. Take care.
See you, Andy. Bye. All I want before Christmas is Jude Bellingham. Tell you what, if we land Jude Bellingham, we just stole him from a quality club like a Liverpool or Man City, because Jude Bellingham wouldn't look out of place in one of those true European powerhouses. I mean, if he went to Bayern München, I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, unreal. Congratulations on survival, lads. Away, lads. Hey, thanks, Just Ben. I think. Well, let's look at the table, guys. Let's look at the table and debate amongst ourselves if we can do some myth busting. Are we truly out of this relegation battle? So look at the table. Got Norwich on the bottom. Poor old Norwich. 18 points. 30 games played. Watford, 30 games played, 22. Burnley, 29 games and 24. Everton. It's still crazy to me that Everton is in this predict. It's not crazy because it's been a long time coming when you have god-awful owners and you spend 30 million on every single player. Spend half a billion pounds over the past few years and they're fighting relegation. And they're probably going to end up getting relegated, to be honest. But no, looking at it, Everton 29, 25. Leeds on 31 points with 31 games played, 30 points. Brentford, new guys, 31, 33 points. And we are in 14th, 31 and 34. I think we'll be fine. I don't see Everton. I really don't see them winning any more of their away games. None of them. They'll lose at Anfield, they'll lose at Leicester, they'll lose at Watford, and they'll lose at Arsenal. So out of the games that they have left, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 5 are home, 4 are away. So 5 times 3, quick math. 5, they have 3, 5, 7, 9. Everton have 29 points. Or 27, sorry. Everton have 27 points up for grabs in their next 9 games. We're going to deduct 12 because I don't think they are going to win a game away from home. We have to scroll all the way up here for the last time Everton won on the road. August 28th, Damari Gray and Calvert-Lewin scored a brace, and they won 2-0 at Brighton. That's their only away win the entire year. So 27 minus 12 because their next 4 away games. Okay, they still pick up 15, and that would be fine, right? Okay, let's chop off some more points. Leicester City will beat them. Man United will draw because Man United are horrible. Chelsea will win. Brentford will win. Or no, Brentford will draw. Or maybe an Everton win. They're going to win. That's the most likely. Palace will win. So, 9 games left. 27 minus 12 for the 4 away games. It's 15. They're not going to win against Leicester. That's 12. They're not going to win against Chelsea at home. That's 9. Maybe they'll beat Brentford, but deduct 2. So 7. 4. I think Everton, if they get more, I think that they will literally get 4 points out of these out of their next 9. I think they'll get 4 points. Is signing Target a priority on a perm? Yes. Even if we go grab a better left back in the summer, yes, getting Target on a permanent because depth. I would say yes. Didn't a player turn us down and go to Everton because he didn't want it to be in a relegation battle? Well, I think it was Donny van de Beek. Yeah, he's made in his bed. He gets to lie in it. So I'll laugh at Everton. That's going to be a crazy game tomorrow morning for me at 7:30. But I think Everton are only picking up 4 points in their next 9 because they are that out of form. And the only players that look like they give a shit, I'd probably say are Richarlison and Anthony Gordon. Those are the only players to me that look like they care. So Everton would be on 29 out of 38. And you know what? That's realistic. That is very realistic. Now, all Burnley would need to do, and they've done this before, so this is nothing new to them. On the same games played as Everton, and they're only a point behind, so they'd need 7. They would need, 7. I mean, Burnley getting 7 points out of their next few games isn't that inconceivable. They won't get much more. Maybe that'll be one of the games that they get. I mean, let's be honest, guys. I think Burnley will win that game. West Ham, that might be a draw. I think Burnley, Southampton, maybe a Southampton win. Burnley Wolves, I'd say an upset Burnley. Watford at Burnley, I would take Burnley 1-0. Burnley Villa, probably a 0-0. Tottenham, Burnley, probably a 2 or 3-0 Tottenham. Aston Villa, Burnley, probably a 1-0 Villa in the Burnley Newcastle. They've actually got some okay games. Like I said, I think that they will overtake. They'll overtake Everton this weekend. Elliot Caswell. I would love to see Everton relegated to the championship for the first time. Haha. They haven't ever been relegated. They're a founding Premier League member. But before the Premier League existence, I've said the English Division 1. And, last time they were relegated, I think it's 1954 if my numbers are correct. And yes, if anyone wants to come on the Fan Reaction Show, talk about the relegation battle, and, I'm just explaining my point of, I think we're safe because there's no way that Everton would. I don't think there's any way that team can bounce back. I think bottom 3 would be Norwich, Watford, and Everton. I'm honest, I think Leeds and Brentford, we're all fine. We're all fine. Problem is that Everton players don't know how to. Everton players don't know what they're doing in a relegation battle. Burnley do. Burnley do. The mentality of the players is just completely different. And you saw that on Wednesday. And Sean Dyche even told the players. He told his players at halftime, Everton don't know how to win a game away from home. And he was correct. And they ended up 3-2 winners. I mean, Burnley do not score 3 goals in many games. Let's have that right. Something's wrong at Goodison. Their summer and our summer are going to be very, very, very different. They could potentially go into administration if Mashiri ditches them. Just remember that. I think they're going to be facing point deductions. I think it's going to be a mess for Everton. Really, really tough times. Everton have the hardest run 6 games. If they stay up, they deserve to. Yeah, they've got it. They're leaving it really fucking late, if I'm honest. If it's them. I just trust I trust Burnley in a dogfight over Everton, that's all. And I just don't think we're that bad. I mean, if you look at our fixtures, I can pull those back up one more time. Pull these up. We've won 4 straight, so I think bare minimum we'll get a point against Leicester and Palace. I think we'll get a point bare minimum out of these 2 games. So then what? That puts us 36. Well, I'm pretty confident we'll go to Norwich away and get a win. Maybe we can get a point against Liverpool. Maybe. Probably not, but Man City will be a 4-0 loss, 4 or 5. Newcastle Arsenal, maybe a point, maybe. And then Burnley at home, which probably won't mean much. Hopefully not. Elliot Caswell, I was at the game today. I'm very happy with 3 points. Jesus. Great penalty from the spot kick. It was. And penalties are not easy to take. Reluctant Gamer, nice to see an American supporting the tune. And is the last one recording on the channel. Hey, I love being here, man. I love being here. It's an honor. It's an honor to be here and talk with you guys. When Dyche is owning you in a press conference, you know you have issues. Yeah. Huggy, can we have a big virtual hug, lads? Love from a 30-year-old Newcastle supporter from Australia. Hell yeah. Very happy we won today. So you guys will see this shirt again. When we play Leicester next Sunday, 9:15 my time. So what? 12:15? No, about 3:15 your time in the UK. I'm Ran Rap. Imran Wakas, hello. What's going on? Christopher Davies, I agree. Burnley's fixtures look more favorable than Everton's. 100%. I think Everton are down. Andy Bell, Steve's a legend. All the regs know he's a guru on players, etc. I try to stay updated. I just love football. It's my whole life. But yeah. If we won the next 2 home games, that would be unreal. I mean, if we can finish off the year with a winning streak at home, if we could win against Leicester, Palace, 2 very good sides on their day, and Liverpool, Arsenal, that would be astonishing. That'd be astonishing if we could win our last 8 home games of the year, 8 straight wins. I mean, that's Man City stuff. We're halfway there, and it's only going to get harder. I mean, if we win Liverpool at home, that's nuts. That is absolutely crazy if we actually pull that off. Charlie Stewart, Bruno has to keep his place now. Willock becomes rotation. I can't disagree with that. I honestly can't think. I can't disagree with that. Uggy, I honestly think we are safe now. Yeah. Just Ben, Trippier and Wilson are back soon too. Look, I think if we have any chance of beating Liverpool at home, we need full strength. We need Trippier, Wilson up top. Maybe go 5-3-2 or something like that. Maybe 4-1-3-2 or 4-3-1-2. Play ASM as a 10, pack the midfield. I don't know. Be interesting. So Steve, does the team stay as it was after Fraser sub for next game? I mean, it depends what Fraser. It depends if Fraser's actually injured or not, or if it's going to be. It's going to be a bit of an injury struggle for him. I think Miggy, based off of merit, deserves to be in the team because of his performance tonight. It was pretty damn good. So, Bruno's the first name on the team sheet, in my opinion. Yes, 100%. 100%, man. I'm just so glad I was right about Bruno. I'm just so glad because this is why I watch European football in Ligue 1, especially Ligue 1. It's definitely my favorite league to watch because it's a very physical league and people underrate it a lot. And I knew that Bruno at Lyon was a sensational player and that he had the makings of becoming a world-class player. And I think Newcastle genuinely have a world-class player in Bruno Guimaraes. I mean, it's awesome. Manver Singh, team stays as is, yeah. Bruno's first day on team sheet. Bruno Needs is our best player. He got to start every game now. Yes. Bruno is the best all-around player at the club, and he's managed to demonstrate that in such a quick period. Says it all. Absolutely. And I wanted to ask you guys, did any of you guys watch it was last night. Did any of you guys watch the West Ham versus Lyon game? Yesterday night, and just let me know what you thought of Paqueta, because he would be one where I really want him. Leon has some great, Jordy Tune for life. Leon has some great players, not just Paqueta. Carl Toko Ikambi, Cameroonian. He's off to the World Cup. Anthony Lopez, or however the hell you say that in Portuguese. I think it's Lopez. I don't know. Their goalkeeper. He's excellent at times, but then he's got an error or two in him. He's made some high-profile ones against Benfica in the Champions League. That was rough. He had a howler against Angers earlier in the year. But he's a pretty good goalkeeper. Lukeba is pretty damn good. Young center back Malo Gusto, I thought, did well. Jordy Tune for life. Oh, you watched the West Ham game. Lyon have a class midfield. Yeah, exactly. I mean, they have Maxence Kakare too. Lukeba, Malo Gusto. Yeah. Andy Bell. Madison at Leicester would be top of my list, but probably a bit ambitious. James Madison would be phenomenal. It'd be really interesting to see Paqueta or Madison, who the fans would go with. I would lean more Paqueta, but I mean, you can't go wrong with either one. But yeah, so Newcastle win 1-0. I'm about to end the stream, but thank you everybody for watching. We've had great comments and fan interaction the whole game, and we won. So definitely, and check out Boohoo Man, guys. Check out Boohoo Man. We're sponsored by them. So definitely check out their products. And I'll see you guys later. Ta-da. Away the lads.